Nori?
Hello.
It wasn't me this
Damn
time.
it, you guys left me hanging.
Nori!
They entirely
late.
abandoned you on that, Elliot.
I was distracted by the intro credits.
I didn't
my bad.
realize I was
Hung you
supposed
out
to do
to dry.
something.
Oh man. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is Hashbrowns and Hooligans. Just to start us off tonight, we have a prediction in the chat of whether or not the party will be successful in their attempts to rescue Billy. The options are yes, but someone dies, TPK, or they forget about it. My money is on they just forget and move on. That seems very in character.
Forget about me.
Don't you?
I have to stop before we get copyright claim.
Oh man. It is a pleasure to be back. Tonight is
How
our
dare you, Sam.
10th episode, which is hard to believe that we've done 10 already. In honor of that, we have a prototype of the Roddy yes,
So
Roddy
cool.
no pins, which will
So very cool.
I will be giving one of these out at some point towards the end of the show. At any point during the stream, you can enter that. Let me make sure that it is on. Yes, it is already open. You can enter it as long as you are currently a subscriber, or you subscribe during the stream. So in order to enter, you're gonna just put hashtag 10 already. Just like that. And it will enter you in to win those pins.
Feel like the people on screen can't enter.
You're all gonna get a set.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like we're gonna get some hints anyways, so.
Hashtag 10 already to enter that. We will pick a winner at the end. And as long as you're still here, you will get that. I'll get that sent out to you right away. Okay. Let's see here. Just to get started, who would like to recap what happened last time?
I feel like Gabe has to do it.
Yeah, Gabe, what happened?
It does seem like a week that would require Gabe's attention.
I mean,
Here, I'll recap what Billy did. Billy found out that their grandmother, some sort of magic wielder, their world came crashing down around them, and then they got sent to the cell, and they've been sitting there, maybe crying.
Well, last session.
Yeah, who knows? What did you do, Gabe?
did we okay, we started by walking somewhere, right? We were being
Yeah, we were
escorted
being walked.
to our version of prison, which we can only assume was going to be equally good.
Winner's Prison Part,
Or better.
part 2.
And then things very quickly evolved into a different scenario where we took advantage of a momentary lapse in the guard's attention, and I'm pretty sure Rad like hooked one with a chain and threw him in the alley. We may have knocked a couple more out, and Nori like extended
Knocked
his
out.
senses into a guard and like blew his mind. And then there was a moment where I did like a donkey kick or something, and then we escaped with
Ellie brought someone back.
one of the guards that Shelly brought back to life in a very benevolent move. We moved into this kind of stacked building space. I remember you describing it like stacked shipping containers. Meanwhile, Roddy went up the building into one of the upper floors and found like a warren, like a little den with a hammock and some bean bags, and narrowly avoided tripping a trap. Very good on him, I might add.
Thank you.
And encountered a an NPC called Courier.
The
Like a
courier,
courier?
aka the dopest motherfucker alive. I love him.
Yeah.
He is amazing.
And while that was happening downstairs,
Yeah.
Drax just used his abilities to dive into the unconscious mind of the guard that we rescued and discovered a lot of really neat facts about them.
And then
Who they
what
were in
happened,
life
Drax?
and what they knew about our situation and about Billy's situation and how we might navigate the city and all kinds of really good stuff. And then that's it. Really, that's all that really happened. And then it was
So have
over.
you seen the first episode of the new season of Stranger Things?
I have not.
No spoilers.
Okay, well, you're going to want to
can
go
spoil it. I
watch
haven't
that.
No. I've seen 3 episodes of Stranger Things total, I think.
Wow.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you know how
Smash
people like
cut
to gloss over, like the yada 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 yada. Like this involved the glossing over was murder.
Yeah. Smash cut to we now have a dead guard
Who's
in
dead?
that room. Allegedly. Someone
Allegedly.
Meadow
Oh, some
His-
nobody.
is
His
Some nobody
face did
you don't
explode.
care about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Meadow.
his face
Nameless
definitely
guard
exploded.
number 3.
Who may or may not be related.
not
to
at
the
all
person.
nameless, by
Yeah.
the way. I happen
That's-
to have all of their memories in my brain and know their name intimately,
Yes,
as
you
well
do.
as all of the details about their life if I were to go looking for that, because
If you decide to delve into their brain, you absolutely could.
I have a question. That was Billy's cousin?
Kornfeld's son.
We don't know that, though.
No, you don't.
Well,
No, you
Drax
don't.
has not told
Drax
us
would
that
know
yet.
Oh, okay.
I made the mistake of asking Hunter, did that guard who was a gnome from the gnome crime family have a name? And
I already knew.
How
who
crazy
it
would it
was.
be if his answer was like, no,
I would have
didn't
been
have a name,
That would be fine.
nameless person.
I would have been fine
Would
with
have been
that.
suspicious.
Yeah. Now I'm not gonna ask Hunter anything.
That's fine. You'll just not get that information.
Love that information.
I feel like there's this is the problem. I think Thrax probably would have shared a lot of that information, but he's feeling very chastised and guilty at the moment.
So not
And-
only did Thrax
Yeah.
smush the brain of a dear loved one,
Whoa, hold on.
Rad also had some familiar feelings about what Thrax did and heard.
Yes. Yeah, that was the thing.
And then Courier, Stoner, and Roddy went on an adventure to somebody.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
Right, and then
Rescue.
Roddy and
Talking to
Courier
Captain Ramsey.
went
Yep.
to go meet the boss, who turned out to be Captain Ramsey.
Yep.
Which we don't know yet, by the way.
You do
So
not.
we're now in 3 different locations.
Yep.
Billy is in
no.
prison.
Yeah.
Courier and Roddy are going to meet with Captain Ramsey, and the rest of us are sitting there with the corpse of Meadow in the bottom of this building, where theoretically right outside we broke away from the
Well,
guard.
you hid the bodies, kind of.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we
I'm sure
stashed
there's
them.
no signs of a struggle at all where we
Yeah.
smeared those guards across the pavement. Probably not. Probably
I have a
I don't
feeling like this is
smear
a
anybody. I just
city that
knocked him.
that often has bloodstains on the street, and it's like,
It's like
Adds to the local
Blade
flavor.
Runner, where it's kind of like always damp and the blood's always being washed
yeah,
away.
exactly, and it's just dark all the time.
It's
also
normal.
just for fun, I want to throw it out there that last week I talked about the extensive family tree that was sent to me about Billy's family. Next to Meadow now, it does say dead.
I had to keep it updated. How else am I gonna know?
I like to imagine that Meadow is still with us in spirit, really. And in all of the memories in my unconscious that I stole from them, like Shane
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat.
totally.
All over the room.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
There's little
There's
bits
probably
of
some
her
in
on
his
all
fur
of us.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Ew.
it's in there. We carry a little bit of Meadow with us all, don't we? Like, what happens when brain explodes?
It's hard
Yeah,
to get
so-
that little bit of Meadow out of everybody. We'll go ahead and dive in. Roddy,
It's me.
we'll pick up with you.
Do we have to?
We do.
Okay.
Let me
I'm
throw
excited.
it.
Captain Ramsey sounds cool.
Does I'm excited to interact, but I don't want to like cause consequences.
I mean,
And my track record makes me
Not
think
great,
that I'm
Daniel.
gonna
Not
cause
great.
consequences. Okay. Oh,
We'll
that's
forgive
a
you.
skull right on the book.
Okay.
Okay,
Strong start.
Daniel,
that's me.
Roddy,
Yes.
you have been brought into the office. You stand before Captain Ramsey. Captain Ramsey is a tall, elegantly dressed tiefling. He is completely hairless, like a sphinx cat. But he wears these thick, heavy, furred hides across his shoulders, a cloak wrapped around his waist.
He's a tiefling?
Did I say tiefling? I'm sorry, I meant tabaxi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, this just got a lot more interesting.
Sorry, no.
Okay.
He's a tabaxi. Completely hairless. He has these long furs hanging off of his shoulders down his back. You can see the weapons hanging from his side are these beautiful swords in intricately woven scabbards. The handles sort of curved, so that they're almost look more like guns hanging at his side. As he rises to his feet and sort of looks you over, he says, "Well, my friend, tell me, what is this mission that you seek to have my aid in?"
Right. First off, can I roll an insight check to think that this is somebody who... Roddy knows that this person can't be trusted because, like criminal overlord.
I mean, that's up to you.
You know that he was Thrax's boss-ish from a conversation that everybody had.
Mm-hmm.
But the
You
way
have
that...
you have heard the name Captain Ramsey before, yes.
You don't know if he's connected to Burt Pool.
You had to say that name, didn't you? Don't.
Yeah, don't get Daniel riled up.
I'm like failing a roll for Burt Pool, and then we really forget about Billy.
It's 100% happening.
When we talked, when Thrax talked about Captain Ramsey,
Mm-hmm.
does Roddy know if that was like a departure that was like cordial and amicable, or is there bad blood between Thrax and Captain Ramsey?
Ooh, make a.
Or do you think Thrax? Do you think you would have told Roddy at any point?
Yeah, that's a good question. Thrax, in the little that you have relayed, in what context would you have referred to Ramsey?
It feels to me like based on him coming out of that coma and talking about relationships with people, he would have reverted back to that, almost like idolizing him in a way, like really
Interesting.
looking up to him as somebody who was like the ideal Dune Sea pirate.
Mm-hmm.
So when Thrax was trying to be a pirate, he just wanted to be closer to Captain Ramsey.
Sure.
Now that the pirates have left him, yeah, he hasn't really revisited his thoughts on that at all. So take that for what it's worth.
I don't know why it switched scenes on me, but there we go. Send it back.
So probably wouldn't have talked a lot about Captain Ramsey.
Not a whole lot. If he would have mentioned him, it would have been, we crossed each other's paths. Maybe he acknowledged Thrax or even potentially yelled at him. But I don't think that Thrax would report that back to the group as something negative. He would definitely put that classic Thrax spin on it and make it sound like it was the best thing ever.
Friends.
It's like being on a Gordon Ramsay show and getting yelled at, right? Like, you
Yeah.
would be thrilled.
All right. So I'll be I would bow and I would be like, yeah, a close companion of mine is in trouble and we need to break them out of prison. At the what's the name of the
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
At the greenhouse. I know another dear friend of mine looks up to you a lot, Captain Ramsey.
He sort of looks you over. Seems to be taking you in. And he says, "The greenhouse is off limits to anyone that does not wish to perish a horrible death. So tell me this, little one. Why should I help you? What is in it for Ramsey?"
I don't have much that I can provide right now, and I'm not completely aware of your dealings with any of the other factions in the city. I do think that down the road we could have very mutual interests. I know that you occasionally have excursions in the Dune Sea. I would be very interested in trying to help navigate through there. I'm a professor, at least probably not anymore after everything that's happened, but at least I used to be a professor.
You
of
have been
archaeology.
gone for a very long time.
I mean, when you're tenured, it really doesn't matter.
That's true. They can't fire you.
I don't. Is Roddy tenured?
No.
I don't know.
No. Yeah. How long was your sabbatical? Did you get approved? These are the questions not for this episode.
Roddy's
They probably
not.
think you're dead.
Roddy's not tenured.
Oh my god.
We
They
haven't-
probably
Every
other
time
year,
every
they
time
do-
Roddy leaves, they assume he's dead, and then he shows up for the next like class semester, and they're like, "Oh, I guess we'll put you back on the agenda."
That's what his tenure keeps restarting.
Yeah, because he keeps leaving.
I used to be, still am, sort of a professor of archaeology, and I think I have a good bit of knowledge of trying to go through places that might have treasure through the Dune Sea. It's not a place I've like explored a lot, but it's definitely something that I could and want to and plan to.
He sits back into the chair.
If that's not a worthy offer, I can give you like maybe 5 gold. I don't have a lot of money.
Why did we send Roddy to negotiate again?
It was a horrible decision. I love it. He sits back down in the chair, and he says, "Who is this friend of yours that is worth so much to you?"
I call them Billy, but
Billy Corgan.
after recent events, I think that might not be their real name,
Sort of
or their
tilts
or
ahead
the
at you.
name that other people know them of. I'm not sure.
Noel, I'm gonna shoot you a message in Discord.
Yeah, sneaky, sneaky.
I will say I love that Roddy can have an entire conversation and say absolutely nothing. It's the greatest thing ever. You give
There's-
away nothing.
There's absolutely nobody better for the job.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Daniel, you're doing a great job.
It's awesome.
I'm
You're just
sweating right
stonewalling
now.
him. It's so great.
That's how he like gets all his connections, you know? Like that's how he's been dealing with Birdpool.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
also don't think I have enough information to.
You don't have a ton of information to really
Yeah.
ruin it.
Yeah, it's hard. Just transmute something into sand. It'll all work out.
I can make these little foldable swans. They're made out of sand. They don't fold because they are now stone.
But yeah, so they would have because of wanting to keep that last connection.
Cool.
That I sent you in the message.
You say their name is Billy, and you don't think that's their real name. He sort of has his eyes closed as you're talking, and then he slowly opens them. The cat-like pupils sort of dilate, looking at you, and goes, "Billy, you say? In the greenhouse? Interesting."
Oh, is that okay?
You have piqued my interest, little goat.
A little demeaning, but okay.
Rude.
Yeah.
What do you need from us?
I was just looking to have my good friend Mr. Courier over here help us out. I know he's real fast, and that might come in handy in this case.
Indeed. He turns towards the courier and says, "Our usual arrangement, my friend." And just sort of nods and takes a couple steps back. He turns towards you and he says, "Very well. I will allow him to help you
Oh, appreciate it.
in exchange.
Okay.
Comes.
Bring Billy here."
Yeah.
I will do my best to make that happen.
And when you see them, tell them I want the matching set.
You
That makes me nervous. But okay.
He sort of waves two fingers at you. Immediately, the courier sort of tugs on your sleeve and nods towards the door. He just goes,
All right.
We should probably get out of here, man. He doesn't like to repeat himself."
Okay, sure thing. Bye, Captain Ramsey. Then I'll follow Mr. Courier.
Okay. You head back through the catacombs under the city, back through the opening that led you down here, through the twisting city streets, until you are back at his safe house.
Sweet. Honestly, I think that went better than I was expecting it to. The walk through the catacombs was pretty intimidating. That's some scary stuff. But you know, we're chilling. Let's get this. I'm gonna fist bump Mr. Courier. Walk into the little house and tell everybody the plan.
Okay. You head back in. Everybody is there.
What's up, everybody? Just spoke with Mr. Capstan Ramsey. We got approval for Mr. Courier to help us get Billy. Captain Ramsey wants to see Billy really badly. I'm gonna ask Billy about how they feel about that, and I guess we'll
Great.
go from there. Once we have Billy, I'm not personally really trying to stick around a lot. So, if this is a bridge that needs to be burned, I'm okay with that personally. If we don't want to ruffle any feathers, we can we'll deal with that later. I'm just gonna jump up, click his hooves or whatever, I don't know. And let's get going, gang.
Is that really the exit? Like, he's like,
Yep.
okay, I like that. Okay. I mean, Courier knows where we're going. I guess I don't have to. I like that in this moment, Thrax does not have to use any of these stolen memories at all. He can just bank them. And, like, that's cool.
It's almost like they weren't even worth it.
It's almost like they were completely useless.
Almost like Meadow didn't have to die. Okay, so to clarify, you want to go to the greenhouse.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like for the main party to be... I think I want me and Mr. Courier to kind of be lookouts going ahead, keeping watch. And then as we all sneak our way to the greenhouse.
Hold on. If Thrax, you actually do have Meadow's memories, we might be able to get our stuff back if she knows where it got stowed. I don't know about you, but just having a sword doesn't exactly fill me with confidence.
Ooh, yeah, let's go get our stuff back.
Oh my!
Wait.
Just like storm the castle and immediately get captured.
I'm
Hey,
I'm
we
really
are
glad
perfect.
someone said that, but also
Who
very
said
disappointed.
TPK in the thing?
In the chat.
Yeah. Okay, so
No
question then.
TPKs today.
How do I access
Yes.
Meadow's memories?
So you would need to spend a hit die, and then make a history check.
So I spent 2 last time, and then added a third.
Uh,
I believe so.
Yeah, are you?
When
are
I
you-
consumed,
yes,
right?
I believe that's accurate.
So this would be lucky number 4.
Ooh.
What's your HP
Oh
at?
man, I don't have any left, so I'm kind of screwed.
I do have 33 hit points, so I may just go straight
Go HP.
straight HP
Okay.
for.
We are about to do a prison break, just,
Yep.
Because you guys have no armor,
Yeah.
I never have armor though, so that's fine.
Right.
Mr. Monk.
Let's do a couple of hit die, 2 of them worth of
God.
diving for funsies,
Okay.
and see what I can find about. Okay, so hold on. Is there any way that
Bless you.
I definitely want our stuff, right? That's critical.
Uh-huh.
Let's just start there. Let's start with stuff.
Okay.
If I need to dig deeper, I will. Let's
Make
whatever.
a check.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Biscuits sound good.
Hey, Hunter.
Wrong. Do I have a point of
Do you
inspiration, by the
want
way?
You
our
do, you
characters
do.
to die?
I do not.
Uh,
The dice
So-
do.
I'm torn here because the higher I roll. Okay, I'm gonna spend my point of inspiration and re-roll the 3.
Okay. Spent.
Okay.
Yes.
So a 6.
Improvement.
Okay. We have a 6
You take 6 points of damage.
and a 2. I
And
don't
a
know
2.
what,
Wait, why did you roll?
because I spent 2 dice.
One out of your hit points and one from your hit
No,
die pool.
just both from my
Just
my
both
hit
from
points.
hit points.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
So 8 points of damage.
All good.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm
Fine.
feeling very.
That's
very
still
healthy.
above 25.
I mean, they're your memories now. How hard could it be?
Make a history check. Because you got an 8, you have advantage on the check.
How? 13.
13. You begin thinking,
Suck. You know what?
and you can feel these memories that aren't yours. as you're sort of sifting through them, and you're having a hard time focusing. It's sort of like if you've ever watched a movie and you're like, you know the scene you're looking for, but you're just kind of like skipping through it 45 seconds at a time, and just like randomly like clicking areas, and you're like, ooh, that's kind of in the right area, but it's not exactly what you're looking for. It's kind of like that. And as you're shifting through these memories, 13, Meadow knows exactly where your equipment is, because they were one of the guards that took your equipment. All of your equipment was taken to another location that is called the Spire.
Is that the far one in the north?
It's a large
Is that
tower.
also the other possible place that Billy was being held?
That is the other place that Billy was potentially going to be held, yes.
Oh man.
This is
Bruh.
great. Oh, good.
Noelle's never gonna be able to play because we're gonna be too busy getting our equipment.
I mean, Billy's just emoing out in their room.
So what I
Makes
just
sense.
snap back.
Billy's just sitting in their cell, throwing a ball against the wall and singing Fallout Boy.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I was picturing Evanescence, but
Oh,
No,
I love
no,
Yeah,
Billy's
inside.
much more of a Fallout Boy.
I was picturing singing Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day.
Ooh, I like
So
that
good.
too.
That's
a good
that's
one.
classy emo.
Wow.
When September ends.
Oh man.
Wake me up when this jailbreak ends. So I would probably just tell everybody, hey, good news and good news. Our equipment is in the same place that Billy might also be. I know we want to get to the greenhouse, but there's this really tall tower called the Spire. And that was the other place that Meadow thought they might be.
Oh, do we out of game? Do our characters not 100% know that Billy's in the greenhouse?
Nobody
You
knows.
do not know.
No.
Nobody knows.
Oh,
You just know
okay.
that
know
you
that
just know
there's-
that there are two locations that they could be.
Okay.
You don't know which one.
I mean,
And the
Greenhouse.
idea
And
was
one
But
of
you
them-
do know 100% certainty all of your equipment is being held in the Spire.
and the greenhouse was the closest one, so we were like, convenience. If the greenhouse doesn't have any Billy, we can find some Billy in another, like, we can like run by the dollar store and find off-brand
More
Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrax with a 13. I will also give you Meadow has a healthy fear of the greenhouse. Every memory you sift through tied to the greenhouse seems sort of cloaked in fear.
Yeah. I don't say anything about that.
Gotta
So
keep
maybe
morale up.
So maybe Mr. Courier could go get our equipment for us. He's quite quick, right?
He is fast.
Oh.
He wanted a fee last time.
He was willing to take the joint.
yeah, the joint.
Yeah, that kind
Yeah.
of covered it.
Yeah.
The same deal?
That really
Same
good
deal.
long,
I mean,
yeah, that
rational
long leaf.
eyes joint for like
Also-
a rabbit.
I also feel like
Not back
because
rat.
because we have the Captain Ramsey approval, I think that this is now Mr. Courier's assignment.
Mhm.
I feel like it's less his independent fee. I feel like we went to his
Hmm.
boss.
You reported him to his manager.
Yeah. we Karen'd the courier and now we have a services.
Amazing.
It.
This is gonna end in a free dessert. I'm gonna hang on to
Our
that.
stuff is the free dessert.
That's all I have. I'm gonna hang on to that.
Free dessert.
I don't think that our stuff
You're
is
supposed to
light
be
enough.
You're supposed to be trying to free Billy, not a dessert.
I could be a snack.
Will it be
There's-
harder to get our equipment after we rescue Billy? You know what I mean? Like if they notice Billy is missing
Yeah.
first, they're gonna know that we broke them out. right? So I was like, equipment probably first, and maybe Mr. Courier can just, zoom in and out, grab it for us.
Well,
And
I
then-
think Mel, were you the one who said that the weight of the stuff? I don't think the courier is going to be able to carry everything.
Yeah, we've
That's
got
fair.
multiple sets of armor.
And weapons, yeah.
Yes.
Up to you
And
guys. I'm
bags.
down with. If we want to go to the greenhouse unarmed, sure. Why not? Do a stealth mission. It's gonna go great.
I have arms.
Which of us? I don't have my bow. That's
No
the
one has
problem.
anything.
I have
Yeah,
a
I-
crossbow because I picked.
I feel pretty good.
I have
the only
a
equipment
crossbow
you guys
and a
have are the ones
longsword.
that you stole from the guards.
Yeah. Longsword and a crossbow.
I feel like
mean-
maybe we should try to go get our stuff if we want to do a prison break.
Yeah.
I'm just laying out the options. I feel like Nori should decide as our leader.
Nori!
I
Nor-
think it would be
Nori.
best if we had our equipment. I don't think we're getting our equipment back otherwise after we rescued Billy.
All right.
Is it that important? Could we find things on the way?
I'm sure we might be able to. But I kind of like my equipment.
If only we had somebody currently in the party that knew how long it took to remove armor from someone and then put it back on.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Then we could know, like, for sure if that's something we can do on the fly, like if we
Oh
take out
man,
more guards.
that seems like a really useful skill.
Like,
Et tu, Rad.
We could scout the greenhouse before we go to the spire in case Billy's in there. We don't have to do anything. We could just see if they're in a cell there.
like greenhouses are like big glass buildings that you grow plants in, so we should just be able to see right through it, right?
I feel
Just
like in
look
this
inside.
case, the greenhouse is a nickname for a prison. I don't think it's a literal greenhouse.
Oh man.
It could
That's
also
very
just be
confusing.
a house painted green, too.
That's true. Still think it's a prison. Maybe it's a green prison.
Could also be eco-friendly. Like a LEED certified prison.
Wow.
Don't think that's the case either here, but I could be wrong.
Maybe
Let's-
it's where they grow their longleaf.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Courier's already gone.
There's a little courier-shaped cloud.
I just think that's closer, and if we're trying to avoid attracting attention, if Billy is in the greenhouse, at least we'll know. And we can
Right.
come back. Or, forget about them and do something else.
Not that one. Oh.
All right, let's put it
Okay.
to a vote. Who wants to go to
Yeah.
the greenhouse? Who wants to go to the spire? Greenhouse?
I mean,
Yeah.
are we voting now?
You guys have a conversation. You can talk back and forth in the Zoom chat. Billy, you are in your cell. It's quiet. Every once in a while, you'll hear a yell or some sound echoing down the halls somewhere in this prison. You're not sure how long you've been here. Feels like forever. Realistically, it's probably been about an hour and a half. What would you be doing?
So after they picked themselves up from the floor, I mean, they're probably semi-familiar with the setup of this room, but they would look to see if there's any like easy way out, like if there's any check the door, check the windows, half-heartedly, and then just sit down, maybe check the stuff on the desk.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Ooh.
18. The bars, the door, sturdy. Designed to keep people much more dangerous than you locked away. There's a light source of a barred window. It's about 8 feet up in this room. Theoretically, you could climb up there. The walls are kind of broken and cracked. It wouldn't be terribly difficult to get up there. But the bars look sound up there as well.
But I can see light coming out of the door.
You can see
Out of
light.
Okay.
Yeah. Not like natural light, because you're underground, but like there is lights shining in from outside.
Nothing on the desk.
Other than some like loose papers, a quill, an inkwell,
A book I threw earlier.
a book that you threw earlier.
Can I look through the bars? Do I see anybody?
Make a perception check. Over the last 20 minutes or so, as you've sort of been watching down the halls, you've seen the same 3 people a few times. Seems like there's 3 guards that are sort of walking in a rotation.
Do I know them?
Not that you've seen. You haven't seen anybody that you recognize. So they're either family that you just haven't interacted with, or you've been gone for a while. You could just not recognize them, or they're newer. You do also occasionally hear Hornfell's voice somewhere not terribly far from where you're at, just sort of echoing around.
I guess the next time I hear, I'm just gonna yell like, "Hey, uncle!" See if he responds.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
19.
The rest of my rolls are garbage when it matters.
You yell. Goes quiet for a minute.
Like, I know you can hear me.
You see Hornfell sort of walks down the hall a little bit. He's just kind of standing there. He's clearly there. He sees you. But he doesn't come close. He's just watching.
What's the plan here? You're just gonna keep me locked up in this cell forever? Like, come on, like, just let's be civil. We're family. Just talk like family.
He takes a step towards the cell. And says, "The family stays in town, lass. You stopped being family the day you left."
That's fair. I mean, I feel like this family's got a lot going on, and family doesn't lie. I feel like a lot of people have been lying. So how about we just, call it even. Just let me out, and I'll just get out of your guys' hair. Mama Catan could do whatever she wants to do. I want no part of this.
Make a persuasion check. You do have a point of inspiration if you want to use it.
That's
That's already an uphill battle. You better do something.
Oh, my lord, I knew it, but it counts. Garbage. 11.
11. He takes a step forward And he says, family means everything to me. You know that.
I do. I remember.
There is no one more deadly than Mama Tanbat. And if I did anything to defy a direct order from her, it's a death sentence, not just for me. I have more to think about than just satisfaction in the moment, or how much more work it's gonna be having you here. So, little Belle, settle in. You're here for the long haul. And he straightens up, walks back down the hall.
Billy gets it. Billy's gonna... nah, Billy's just gonna go to bed. Lay down in the bed.
Okay. Just sort of curl up.
Yeah, just like all the blankets. Just like a little mound in the bed.
Okay. What is everybody else doing? I saw
There's
I
44
saw
messages.
I saw absolute chaos breaking out in the Zoom chat and across the faces of all of your video. I can't see the Zoom chat while we're streaming, so I have no idea what you've said.
Very
We're
little
going
progress
to the
was made.
spire.
Perfect.
We're gonna go. We came up with a plan.
We
decided.
got a
Did we?
plan.
Did we do that?
we ever? Oh man.
No, we decided go to the spire.
That's a plan.
Yes.
That's
We're
a
starting with that.
So the spire it is.
Are we relatively covered right now? Like, do we have, clothes that at least
You'd
mildly
have basic
cover our
coverage.
appearance?
Yeah, you'd have like basic clothing. They didn't take your clothes.
You're wearing those black and white striped prisoner outfits.
Yeah.
A little
Orange
hat, and
jumpsuits.
a little number. Yeah, yeah. Roddy says 24801.
I don't get why. Okay.
It was just a loaf of bread.
It was just a cup I tried to steal. Bert Poole, you chased another day. It's a Les Mis reference.
what?
It's a Les Mis reference.
Oh,
Les Mis?
Les Mis.
Yeah.
How did? Daniel, I will come over there.
Somewhere out there in somewhere in the tower of the University of the Phoenix, Bert Poole is just standing on a spire looking out across the desert.
Stars.
Somewhere out in the darkness, a fugitive's running, falling from grace.
Why is it purple? Oh my god. No.
Billy's just in a
Oh
room.
my god.
Oh man.
Don't watch the movie. Go see
At
the,
least the
like,
movie. Yeah.
The
Oh,
movie's
man.
bad.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'll do either.
Hey, Daniel, if it makes
So
you
good.
if it makes you feel better, my reference implies that Roddy is played by Hugh Jackman.
Hey, I
That's
do
true.
want to say, in my head, I don't use an Australian accent, but in my head, Roddy is Australian.
I love that.
I see it. I also weirdly, it works perfectly that with that comparison, Burt Poole is played by Russell Crowe.
Very accurate already.
which I kind of love. I'm adding it to the list of things that we should do while we're at Gen Con, which is
hire Hugh Jackman and Russell Crowe.
I was just gonna say do Les Mis, but based on their characters.
That'd be so funny.
I thought you were gonna get an autograph and have them signed by their character.
That'd be incredible.
All of my
Anyway,
friends decided to go there.
Oh, God, I'm gonna go cry now.
oh man.
So we're gonna go to the spire and try to get our stuff, and then after that, we're gonna see if Billy's there because we don't know that Billy's in the greenhouse, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then after we realize that Billy's not there, we're gonna go to the greenhouse and try to get Billy, and hopefully none of us die doing this.
Yes.
At what point are we squeezing into the gnome guard outfits? Because I feel like
That was gonna be my next
See?
question.
yeah.
You have 4 potentially that you could use.
I also have a disguise kit in my stuff.
Two
once
of
we go get it.
two of them are gnome-sized, but the other 2
Oh.
are more humanoid or more
Yeah, 'cause
like
there's
standard
one
human
human or
size.
something, right?
We could do the Chewy thing, and we still have the manacles. I could wear
You
them.
do still have the manacles.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So we pretend somebody's a prisoner, and then 2 of us, I guess, go in as these guards
I
or whatever.
I could be gnome sized.
Yeah.
It's probably Rad and I, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
A shell can't fit.
Rad and Thrax are
Yeah.
not gonna fit.
And
Yeah.
Nori's
But
like kind of out of, hit die, so he can't
Shelly's
do that well.
Shelly's the only one that or Nori's the only one that would fit into
Oh,
the
am
like
I?
human outfit.
Yeah.
Shelly is oddly proportioned.
Yeah.
And Roddy, that shirt is not going to fit over your horns. I'm sorry.
Well, I can put it on.
I mean, I guess the courier could probably wear one of the gnome outfits.
Oh my god.
If you wanted to put him in one.
We could try to cannibalize one of them to make like 2 outfits that fit around Shelly.
Mhm.
Don't eat the bodies, man. That's not cool.
What? Wait, no, not okay. The outfits. Just
Don't eat
the
those either.
Eat the shirts.
We need those.
There's like, man, I know we've been kind of hotboxing it in this room, but you gotta fight off the munchies a little bit, man.
Oh, just run upstairs, grab the Funyun beanbag. The all Funyuns beanbag.
Right.
Amazing.
Of course.
Or
Okay,
no,
so
it was all Funyuns and grape soda.
So no, what you were given was Funyuns and grape Fanta. Looking in the beanbag, there is also flaming hot Takis, Doritos Locos Tacos, and 3-day-old pizza.
Are there bugles? There must be bugles.
There are, but they are the pizza flavored ones. And there's also just like 50 packs of ramen noodles.
Naturally.
Yeah, I think we should definitely spend the time to get at least Nori armored up.
yeah, so I'll wear the human's prisoner outfit.
There's nothing that can fit Roddy.
I mean, here's the thing. Could you put one of the human-sized outfits on Roddy? Probably. Will it fool anyone for a fraction of a second? Probably not.
But I have once I get my stuff out of the spire, I have a disguise kit, which I am proficient in.
You do.
Does Roddy know how to do special effects makeup? I'm proficient in it.
Given enough time, you could carry out a fairly accurate disguise.
Sweet. I feel like Roddy could pass off as a gnome.
Roddy is substantially larger than a gnome.
Roddy's really tall.
Roddy's, I think, 5 foot flat.
gnomes are like 2
could,
feet.
Yeah, Roddy could look
Oh.
like 2 gnomes stacked on top of each other.
with
Two gnomes in a
horns.
trench coat.
Okay, so instead of shaving Thrax to look like Captain Ramsey, we shave Roddy to look like
Oh, yeah.
Stack of Gnomes.
You just
Stack-
have to wear
Stack
a
of
trench
Gnomes.
coat, you
Stack of
know?
Gnomes is my band name.
Stack of Gnomes was my favorite childhood toy.
Mhm.
Stack of
I
Gnomes
loved
is the
building a
next
stack of gnomes and then
sequel
pushing a slinky off the top of it.
Stack of Gnomes is the next sequel in the Gnomeo and Juliet franchise.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Stack of Gnomes 3-pack. Would watch.
So let's go to Spire.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
to Spire.
So me and Mr. Courier are wearing outfits, I guess, since we're the only two that fit.
Are you?
Should Thrax wear an outfit? Is that a thing that could happen?
I think Thrax is going to be a prisoner.
Thrax is much larger than the. So I believe, if memory serves, it was 2 gnomes, a human, and some sort of like half elven. So none of those are Thrax sized. You could wear one, but much like Roddy, you will not fool anyone. If Chewbacca put on stormtrooper armor, he's not getting through the door.
But how
Yeah.
cool would it look?
Based on old Lego Star Wars games where Chewbacca could put on a clone trooper helmet and then walk up to the thing, and there was just a clone trooper helmet like sticking off sideways on his head, and he would walk up to the data computer, like push buttons, and he could just walk through the security doors. He looked
I love it.
freaking awesome, is what he looked
Yeah.
Not how this game works.
Nice.
Are we not playing Lego Star Wars?
like. Not currently.
Sorry. Oh, I thought. Okay, my bad.
Oh man.
I have to rethink this character.
I love that I'm just wearing a suit of armor and there's like hair jutting in every direction, like coming out from the cracks in the
Just
seams.
looking like a pair of shoes that just mowed the lawn.
Yeah.
So
How
I have
did
a,
the shoes mow the lawn? That's
what we-
amazing.
It's
that's
impressive.
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
so I'm good at stealth. So maybe I could just try to. I could personally try to like sneak through. I have a +9.
Climb the walls.
I could also climb the walls. That's true. I could
You
just
little
scale the whole spire. Cause here, okay, are there guards that watch the spire itself, or
Should
are
get
there
to the
gods who
spire
watch
first.
from the spire?
I think we need to actually go there to find that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Call the spire, like they're gonna
we
see
agree,
us
so we
from
go.
here.
let's go to the spire.
I love that you guys made a plan, and the
Yeah.
moment I asked you what it was, you immediately began second guessing that
Abandoned it.
plan.
Abandoned it.
We never had a plan.
We did never have
You
I don't know.
true.
Daniel was
We
pretty
had-
confident.
We have made a
Uh,
choice, but a choice is not a plan.
I want you guys to know that Sakura bet 1,000 waffle points on yes, you will survive, and has decided he wants to change his vote.
Whoopsie. Let's go to the
You know,
spire.
it'd be really cool if for the 10th episode I got rescued. You know,
Yeah, it'd be great.
I can't wait to go to our break in the middle of the stream and Noelle still isn't playing.
Yeah.
Like, how? And I'm like, no, this tracks.
Oh
We
man.
ride
Before
at the
we
spire.
go, can we
Uh-huh.
just grab some things off of the guards, like another few sets of manacles and some chains, just in
Sure.
case we end up with that plan? All right.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. So who is in guard outfits? Who is manacled? And who is just
life-
normal person?
I feel like I am in the guard outfit. We should probably put Mr. Courier in the guard outfit since he fits in one of them. He will probably also be leading us through the streets because I cannot.
Mr. Courier says, "Oh, you're going to the spire now, yeah? You're not going to the green. I mean, it's still
a different. I'm not supposed to go there either, but I can get in there. That's not a problem. That I would just have to. I'd have to grab something from upstairs, but I can get in there. That's not a problem there. I don't need a guard outfit. I'd be much more what's the word? Constipated? No, conspicuous. If I wore one of those.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to get our equipment from it. So whatever you need, do what you think is best.
Okay. And he disappears. It just you see dust rises up off of the floor in the path that he ran off, and then comes back. He is wearing priest robes.
Amazing.
Okay, point of order. Would I know what these buildings are, like what their function is, what their shape is, like based on these memories, or am I digging for that information as well?
I'll say that since you already rolled for the spire, you have some basics about it. The spire is a massive tower in the middle of the city. It is
flat one-story building.
It is a highly restricted. Yeah, it's a basement actually. Weirdly enough,
the spire.
It's a large towering structure in the middle of the city that is used by each of the families. But each family only has specific areas that they're allowed to go to in it. It serves as sort of a prison for high-profile individuals, specifically if they had need of, like, imprisoning one of their own, or having captured somebody from one of the other families that needs to be locked away until the other family can be contacted for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if somebody murdered a representative of another individual, it would be a good place to store them. You would know that each section only, or each family only has access to certain sections of it, and it's heavily patrolled. But if you are a member of the family, you're able to get in, as long as you have evidence to support that.
So we're feeling better about the spire.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything at all that Thrax has at his disposal that would make him pass for a family member?
Hunter, would Thrax know what the evidence is?
The what?
The evidence needed to get into the spire?
You would either need to bear the mark of one of the families, so maybe a necklace, a badge, something like that, or have something that showed that you had been summoned by one of the families, or you had something to show that, like, they had contacted you in some way to come there.
Do you still have Pogo's corn, Roddy?
I do still have Pogo's coin. I have that on me because I would either clench or put it in my mouth to not let it be taken from me.
Just let you sleep. No big deal.
I think I have the coin.
Use it as a coin slot.
Thank you.
Roddy has had it under his tongue for the last 4 days.
I'm like the pickle guy from SpongeBob.
That's such a good reference.
Thank you.
That was very good. Okay.
Oh man.
So we can totally get in. It's gonna be fine.
But which of the families has the coin? Is that Captain Ramsey? Wait.
All families have a certain emblem.
Yeah, but the coin that Pogo gave me. Oh, that would be the
Voltron family.
Get you into the market.
Would that be the gnomes?
Right.
What does the coin do? I know I can get into like a secret club. It's basically like the White Lotus but for criminals.
It's like a
Roblox gold pass or something. I don't know.
You were given it by Pogo.
Yes.
it wasn't ever told to you by Billy or Pogo which family Pogo works for. From what you had gathered, he serves as sort of some sort of go-between. You could look over the coin and see if there's anything on it that.
Yeah, I would like to inspect the coin.
But-
I do know that. Ooh, I think that might have been a conversation that wasn't for us and was only between Pogo and Billy, but about the disciples, the rabbit folk priest family.
Yeah, that was an aside.
Okay, then never mind. Roddy doesn't know that.
So, Courier, why are you dressed like? Why you got robes on?
Oh, so funny story about that actually is my family is like kind of important. I'm not. I'm what's called a
Oh, don't sell yourself
disappointment
short,
to
man.
everybody. But I serve amazing purposes. It just isn't for the family anymore.
What's their last name?
Which has made me pretty important to other families who are willing to use my skills to infiltrate things. Kind of a delivery boy sort of person right now, but one day I'm gonna be a somebody. You just wait and see that day. That day will be a day I'll remember.
I think
Hey.
you're already
Yeah,
pretty
you
up there.
are somebody.
Yeah, you're a big somebody. You've helped us out tremendously.
That day is today.
A single tear rolls down his face.
Aw.
Do we know Mr. Courier's name?
His name is dun dun dun.
I don't think he told us that on purpose.
He
Yeah,
didn't
just said
didn't tell
he's
you.
the courier.
Are
Yeah,
you
but-
are you asking him?
Yes, I would like to ask him.
He
Now that we're more acquainted.
his last name is dun dun
Wait,
dun
is
dun
this
dun.
his first name Courier?
Mister.
No, his
Last name,
so
Mister.
his full name is shockingly not Mr. Courier. He will tell you his name is Corey Tammany.
Like
I'm never
Tammany,
making spreadsheets ever again.
like Tammany Hall, like corrupt New York politics, gangs in New York style.
I love you, Daniel.
Yeah, sort of.
I based on the reference of that name, I feel like his family is bad people. But that's just
I mean,
because
we
of
are
my...
in a city of criminals, guys.
Yeah.
But
Everyone's
let's
bad.
not judge. We
It's
don't
bad
know.
all the way
that's
down.
true. That's true. And that's Daniel
Courier
knowledge,
seems
'cause
nice.
Tammany Hall doesn't exist in Brunakilo history. Roddy
Exactly.
doesn't know what that is.
Yeah.
Um,
And the spire is a squat
Don't let the
one-story
meta
building.
ruin Roddy's experience of Mr. Courier's friendship.
sweet. So we're gonna go. So what is? Let me inspect the coin. What do I learn anything from that? Do I think I have an in with any of the families because of the coin?
Make an investigation check.
Sure thing. Could I ask Mr. Courier? Corey Tammany?
Corey Tammany.
Can I ask Corey? What's up with my? And honestly, never mind. I just rolled a
Whoa.
nat 20.
There it is. Wrong.
You look over this coin. You sort of turn it around. It is made of copper, and has an intricate, almost like a Celtic knot sort of symbol on it. But it is made of 5 different sections that are sort of interwoven amongst themselves.
So
And then
maybe-
in the middle there is a silver piece that has been set into it.
So maybe it's like all 5 families coming together. So maybe it's like an inter-family crime organization.
Maybe.
Maybe it's like the black market of the black market city.
Probably.
Like black marketception. Roddy's in with the big leagues now. And can I make like a history check to see if any of that information like tells me anything? Because I don't know. Daniel doesn't know anything about this city.
Looking it over, it doesn't seem to be tied to any one family, as far as you can tell.
So maybe showing my coin about joining a criminal organization isn't the best thing to do at the police tower.
Yeah.
But is it the police tower of the crime families? Is it like the crime family police?
Yeah. It is used by the 5 families. It is sort of their personal, like United Nations of crime, where they hold people who have committed crimes against them.
Yeah.
This might be the perfect place to use that.
Sweet. When Pogo gave me the coin, what did he? Or he just left it?
Yeah.
He put it in your bag and left.
Why would you not tell me any information about that? Like, what a. I don't. Pogo.
It was very infuriating.
Yeah.
Corey, do you think that you'd be able to get us into our stuff too? Or is there a way that you could sneakily exit about 200 pounds worth of gear out a window of the tower to which we can receive?
He sort of looks down at his arms, which are not strong, and says, I mean, I can try, but like, I'm more like, what's the opposite of weak? That's the word I was looking for. I'm real fast. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that to you before. But I'm really fast. I'm not very strong.
Then what about getting us in and out of the tower?
I thought you were just gonna like walk in.
I mean, is that an option? Yeah, we have the manacles and stuff. We kind of were, right?
I mean, it sounds like
I thought that was the plan, but I mean, if you're changing the plan, you could do that, I guess.
I think the long leaf smoke got a little dense in here, and we kind of forgot.
Okay.
He's just sort of like staring off into the middle distance right now.
This is
hey,
a
Corey.
priest, some guards, and some prisoners walk into the spire. Like, this is happening.
Yeah, I think that's
We got there.
normal, you know?
Yeah.
Mr. Courier can be our in to get in, and then I'm pretending to be a guard. You guys are all pretending to be prisoners, quote unquote, and then we just need to find our stuff, right?
Okay.
And Roddy is a prisoner or not? Because he's the one with the coin.
I feel like
Corey,
You
everyone's
can
a
give it
prisoner.
to somebody else.
Corey,
Okay.
will this coin help me get in at anyhow?
He takes the coin and looks at it and goes, "Oh, hey, that's a nifty little coin there."
I wouldn't let him grab it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He goes to reach for it, and you pull your hand back, and he goes, "Oh, my bad, man. I wasn't trying to take it or anything.
No worries,
I
worries.
get it. City of Thieves and all that." He just sort of leans in and looks at it. He goes, from what I know of the city, it might be useful. That's a pretty nifty piece you got there. Where'd you get that?
I was given it. Somebody gave it to me. They left it in my bag, and I don't have enough information on how to properly utilize this.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a favor token.
Can I cash in a favor to get our stuff and Billy out of the city and then leave? Can I just Deus Ex Machina this whole thing? Have I
Yeah,
had the
that
secret
coin's-
all along?
That coin is the wish spell, right?
I'm sure that's how that works. Yeah.
So I mean, you could ask for something from the families. They still would probably set a cost for it, but you'd at least have something. It'd get you before them at least. Gain an audience, perhaps.
I don't want an audience with Mama Tan.
Would she
You don't-
respect that coin if we asked her for a favor?
I don't think that the coin is.
It won't
worth more
necessarily.
than
It
Billy
probably
being
won't.
imprisoned.
It probably won't get you a favor all the way up. It'd be more along the lines of something that you can ask of the family, but not specifically the tippy tops there.
But do you think this would be able to get me? Would this help us get our stuff from the spire?
Ooh.
Maybe we don't even have to go inside.
Yeah. Could I give it? Could I give this coin to a spire guard for them to just grab our stuff?
I mean, that's all we need from the spire, right? Is just our
Yeah.
stuff, and then we can like leave town, right?
Yeah,
No.
that was 100% how I was.
And
We could just go
No,
out.
we, I think you're forgetting something, Rad. We need Billy.
What?
Yeah, Billy.
Billy.
The gnome?
Oh yeah, Billy, the little one. Yeah.
I love Rad.
Oh man, I forgot about Billy.
A little tear.
So it's okay, buddy.
Quiet, yeah.
A pile of like blanket sneezes. Someone's talking
And then
about
once
me?
we have our stuff, Thrax, can you get definite? Can you get a definite clue based on the memories of whether Billy is in the greenhouse or in the spire?
I think I already. This is me. I tried it once. I don't know if trying it again is going to work.
Oh, you did
Well,
try
you
it
were
once?
looking,
Yeah.
Would that 13 give Billy's location or just the
No, the original roll last session was to determine where Billy was, and all I could determine was that you'd be held in one of two
Yeah,
locations.
it didn't
Yeah.
seem that he knew where you were.
Okay.
Right, Meadow didn't
And-
know.
Now that we have a
Meta
bit more
doesn't know.
context as to like they keep people who have violated the rules of the families in the spire, that kind of tracks with what we know of what's happened and why we were even brought to this city. So
Yeah.
we feel better about the spire and Billy being there now
Okay.
because
I would
because
agree with
we don't know that Mama Tan is clued in to the magical abilities. So
Mhm.
we don't have that piece of knowledge as context that maybe Mama Tan has done something different than the norm.
Okay.
I think we just need to try to get in.
We go to the spire.
We can
Yeah.
definitely get in. It's whether or not we get out.
We agree, so
Yeah.
we do
Well, you know,
But we go.
you're rolling the dice either way.
I think we go.
So the
To
coin.
the greenhouse. No.
I think save the coin for now,
Okay.
and we can potentially use it later, especially in the getting out part of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm?
Hold on to the coin. Let's head to the spire. Man, I can't believe we're still not at the spire.
We're doing it.
Well,
Way
you
the
know,
way to go?
Roddy had a lot of questions. You gotta answer them first, you know?
Okay,
I'm
I think at
tired
this
and I wanna
point,
go to bed.
Thrax would definitely caution everybody on the way there. Hey,
Mm.
maybe don't mention that the guard that we left behind was named Meadow to anyone. I think it would be better if we just kept that to ours. Did I tell you any? Okay, so there was a guard named Meadow, and that's the one that we don't tell anyone that though.
Okay.
Wait,
Let's just
were you
not
about
talk
to
about
say
that.
that we killed?
Well, I mean, collectively as a group.
No,
Killed.
that was pretty much you. I mean, I guess
As a group.
I kind of did kill them first,
Right. The
and
first
then
time.
you re-killed them, but like
Right.
in a much worse way, like just horrific.
I would
Yeah.
just like to say in between then,
Right.
I, gave my life to them.
Right. Shelley definitely teed up the next murder. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was,
it's kind of like a layup. We're
Yeah.
just there, so like, yeah, when you throw the ball and somebody else bounces it back in.
What's a layup? I didn't ever play catch with my dad. I don't have one.
no, it's like when you steady a melon on a rock
Me
for someone to
neither.
smash with a hammer. Yeah. It's like that. It was good though. You really you got the right flat side up and perfect. Well done.
Hold
They're
on.
really dead.
You don't have a dad?
Thanks, Dad.
How did you come out?
All right, guys. I appreciate this, but we really gotta get to this fire. We can't start talking about daddy issues.
Okay,
right
I mean,
now.
I guess I have a dad. I don't know who or what he is. Hey,
Let's-
look, there's the spire.
I mean, Roddy just doesn't talk about his parents, you know?
Oh my goodness.
Guys, I think you're making Roddy uncomfortable. He doesn't want to talk about his parents, you know?
Daniel just didn't put that into his backstory yet.
And Neil's parents are the big
only backstory that Roddy has before being a professor is that I have a brother named Stuvie who's extra good at climbing.
Hell yeah. If you
Well, you
ain't
guys
got
don't know
daddy issues, you ain't allowed in this group.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like Roddy probably doesn't have daddy issues. I
Get
feel like
outta
Roddy
here.
has a healthy
He's got a
relationship
healthy
with his
family,
Yeah.
you know?
We'll fix that. Don't worry. Yeah. We got you. Don't worry.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, you guys are heading towards the spire, yes? Okay.
Do, 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 do.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
It's taking so long, Hunter.
It's the little red line moving across the map.
Mm-hmm.
It's working, you know?
Go ahead.
Montage.
Go ahead and everybody roll me perception checks as you're headed that way.
Me too?
Not you.
Oh.
Noelle just wants to feel included.
I know. I'm very
Ooh,
sorry.
Rad.
Rad.
What do you see with your baked eyes?
Rad is on alert.
Yes, Rad.
His pupils are huge, so he's like, I
All
see
light.
everything.
That paranoia kicks in. You got that sixth sense.
Oh my god.
You just know where the cops are all the times.
That
Two-
one's a cop, and that
two
one's a
things.
cop. That one looks like a cop, but he's not.
Two things,
Oh
Rad.
no!
With
Oh
a
no.
with a nat 20, you are able to avoid anybody like stopping you on your way there. Anybody that you don't want to interact with, you are able to avoid on your way. As you get to the spire, you can see there are several guards sort of moving around outside. And you see a figure sort of moving out of the door, followed by Hornfell, Billy's uncle. You see they're talking back and forth. This figure sort of nods. They're smaller, gnome height. They sort of nod, and you see start coughing, sort of reach into their cloak and adjust something, and sort of straighten back up. They nod. The figure takes a bag off of his belt and hands it to Hornfell, who slips it into his bag, walks inside, and this figure walks off.
Do I notice any other details of the figure other than gnome-sized?
Go ahead and... Well, you got a nat 20. The nat 20. Let's see.
Not going to be a gnome. If it was a gnome, Hunter would have said short humanoid. He's using gnome to try to deceive us. I got you all figured out, man.
Don't trust the DM.
I just saw Emily's roll, and Nori just goes, "I'm blind."
With a nat 20, you see they have several vials hanging from their belt. And you see tubes that seem to be connected to some sort of contraption on their wrist that also runs up along their arm and seems to plug in their neck.
Whoa.
That's terrifying.
That guy looks weird.
Is that the shit that me and Thrax
you
are
guys-
addicted to?
Do you guys see this guy? He's talking to Billy's uncle.
Question: with a 16 in perception, would I notice if that particular character is carrying any syringes?
No, you do not.
Okay.
And I assume that they're pretty far away.
Yeah, you're not like up near them. If
Right.
they are, you are unable to see it from here.
What
Cool.
about smell it?
So what are you guys doing?
there guards at the door?
I definitely
There are.
point this figure out to the group. Just, man, that guy looks weird. And then turn and look at the group. I mean, I guess, relatively speaking,
Brad, you shouldn't stare at Shelly. That's not nice.
I was looking. I mean, we're all pretty weird. I mean,
I don't see anybody else with fur and horns.
Fair.
I'm right here.
Else? Anybody
You
else
you have
outside the group?
horns.
Oh,
Wait,
right.
you have
Yeah,
horns?
where are your horns?
I keep them tucked away. It's a thing. Listen, I'm a little self-conscious about it. It's like a third.
Okay.
We don't. Yeah.
So the plan is we're walking in with Courier.
Use that
You
damn
guys
Yeah.
are pretending to be prisoners. Right?
Yep.
Nope.
Rad has already put like the chains on him, and he's like, "This is probably safer anyway."
No.
Should we all like? I think Thrax would hold out his hands and say, "Should we? Is it time?"
Do we have enough manacles for Nori's in a guard uniform,
Mhm.
and then the rest of the four of us aren't? So do we
Correct.
all need to? So 4 prisoners?
Mhm.
Okay.
We should have enough manacles. I think there was only a
You do
couple
have enough
of them
manacles.
broken.
It probably is weird that there's just one guard for that many prisoners.
Well, one
2, right?
guard-
Courier. Oh, he's a
Courier.
priest.
Up to you.
I mean, I feel like even though I have a +9 stealth check, I don't think in this case, just trying to sneak my way into a heavily fortified fortress is a good idea.
Yeah.
One of us could try to like sit out if we want
Hide
to
under
like.
the robes.
Ooh, could I hide underneath? Could I hide inside the courier's robe? How tall's the
No,
courier?
he's small.
Yeah, he's very small.
He's like
I mean-
2.5 feet tall.
Could
So
You
maybe
guys-
not. Maybe we
If
don't
you
all
sat
need to go
on
in.
your shoulders, he could have like crop top robes and goat feet.
Does
No,
does
do you guys
anybody have a
remember-
Holocaust cloak?
Ooh.
We
No,
don't.
like the
Yeah,
Princess Bride.
yeah. No, we don't.
Would be good if we did. So maybe we don't all go in if it looks suspicious. If there's only like one guard.
Well, I mean, if you guys remember that feeling of getting gassed, we could just all act relatively subdued.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
I'm halfway there, man.
Yeah.
Yo, pass that along with you.
I
I got you, bro.
I definitely think Rad and I should go
Mhm.
because I think we're the most capable without our equipment.
Okay.
How rude.
What
can also-
equipment?
You guys can also probably carry the most equipment out.
That's true.
Yeah.
That would be me and Rad.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I think we all need to go in because we
Yeah,
don't know
let's-
if Billy is in here or not. And
Let's stick together.
Yeah. So then
Hmm.
just maybe act subdued.
Yeah.
I could try to climb the outside and peek. Is there a window or?
I think that's going to be very obvious for all of the mingling guards around here.
Yeah.
All you do is kind of just look slightly upwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's all look drowsy.
Okay.
I need all of you to make me performance checks.
Performance checks. Even
Do I
me.
get advantage
as
for
a
being
guard?
extremely high?
Sure, I'll give you advantage. 'cause
That's
you-
pretty. That's pretty
Um,
good.
But with that being said, you're not entirely certain that you're not a prisoner.
Oh no.
Oh no. Rad does
So
indeed
That's
think that
Jackson
he
Shelley.
should be in chains.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use my inspiration.
Yeah.
Mine,
No, I think
Yeah.
that's
could
a
I
good
try to use
idea.
deception?
Yeah, let's go.
Deception.
Let's go.
You
Whew.
sure you can use deception instead.
I am the lowest roll right now. Okay.
I'm
well,
going to
what?
use. Do I have inspiration?
Oh,
Yeah, you
no.
do. You do.
I'm
Yeah.
going to use my
Thank
You're gonna
God.
need it.
inspiration.
Hunter, I use my
Okay.
inspiration as well.
Okay.
we have burned all of our inspiration. We're not even in
No!
the fight.
No!
There's no
Really?
way. I rolled it. Nat 20, nat 1, nat 1.
Oh my god.
That's
No!
incredible.
I'll
I
see you in
hate
the
this
jail
game.
cell.
I
We're
hate
actually
this game.
He's gonna get arrested.
Hunter wants me to die.
We're
Alchemy-
in
Just
combat
wants me
from
to
go.
die.
Alchemy wants you to die.
Roll initiative.
Have fun storming the castle.
Okay.
How many floors is this?
I
How
need-
tall were they?
It looks like it's 10 stories.
Okay.
I need all of you to tell me how you are entering this building.
I was just gonna get in line and have my eyes be closed and walk sluggishly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow the line of chained guards behind Nori, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna follow Courier because I could at least like hear him walking in front of me.
Uh-huh.
I think Thrax is doing like that slow shamble, thinking about his horns being called out,
Uh-huh.
and just kind of moping his way into the spire probably behind
Oh.
Rad.
Okay.
Yeah. You know when Animal from the Muppets isn't allowed to play the drums? He's just kind of like
Well played.
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
No drum.
yeah. Yeah. That's the one.
Is
Um,
this in order to combat this nat one? I don't know that bad things are about to happen, but once they do, could I try to use the coin to get us in? Could that override my double nat
Oh
one?
my god.
Or is that a
just ask
bad
for our
idea?
equipment, man.
We'll see how it goes.
You guys approach the door.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
No, it's okay, dude.
Nori,
You're
you've just
great.
got
Not you.
head down, sort of like prodding at them with the end of
Yeah.
end of the sword, like
Just
keep moving. I also love that the only person who is supposed to be like in the lead can't see. That's
Yeah.
incredible. I love that
On
you
brand.
guys keep putting Nori into this position.
100%.
You
At
guys,
this point, I feel like we're all like, is Nori really blind? Like, really?
I'm still not
Drax
sure.
has convinced us.
It's
We're
been 10
the villains,
sessions. I'm still
guys.
not sure.
We're
Uh,
the baddies.
you guys walk in. The majority of you are fine. As you get through the door, though, Roddy sneezes, and then sort of like pulls his hand out of the manacle and wipes his nose, and then puts the hand back into the manacle. To which the guards all shout, "Hey!" And point at him and draw their weapons, and that's where we're gonna take our break tonight.
Oh my
You
god.
told me that they just manacle him for realsies.
That's all that
Oh my
sand.
goodness.
Line them
Yeah,
with sand.
so good.
That's really on point for Roddy. That's really good, but man.
We're gonna take our break there. We will be gone for just a little bit. We're not gonna take a super long one today. If you haven't already, make sure that you enter the giveaway. I will drop instructions here in the chat. So if you haven't already, enter the giveaway to win the prototype of the Roddy Yes, Roddy No pins. This is the first one. The actual line of them will all be numbered. There will be individual numbers on the back. This one doesn't even have numbers because it's not even a part of the official line.
Special edition.
So go ahead and enter if you haven't already. In the meantime, if you have waffle points that you want to burn during the break, I would recommend it. Roddy, Rad, Nori, and maybe Billy. Let me.
The hooligans aren't doing great. We're not.
The only people that have who have inspiration currently are Rad and Nori. So if you want to use them, I would do it. We will be back here pretty quick, and see you guys soon.
Yay, Shelly. So much.
Oh, I love ramen.
Why don't you eat ramen?
We are live.
Perfect.
I'm doing high protein, no carb.
Hey,
Everybody-
we're all our love for ramen. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
No, ramen's amazing.
Okay. While we're waiting on everybody else, let me pull this up. Where
This
I'm
us as
bad at
players
things.
in this. That's not true. You're very good at things, Hunter. I feel like in
there we
this
go.
campaign
That's it.
we don't win a lot.
Hey, Hunter, why don't you just get good then?
I'll try that. That's a good idea.
Gotta get good.
Why can't I find it?
I feel like we
Yes.
mostly have just procrastinated our failures.
Ah,
And now is the time for us to pay for our sins.
no.
This is Judgment Day, and we're all gonna burn in hell.
Okay, I play D&D to escape my real life, and that hits too close to home.
I don't know what's happening, but
We're sad.
Procrastinating our failures.
oh,
No. Hey guys, you gotta be more positive about it. Like, sure, this is a fuck up, but it's gonna turn out fine.
Oh my
We're all
It's
goodness.
just an oopsie.
This is it. Hey, it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It
great.
is.
Oh,
What's the worst?
yeah.
The worst thing that happens is we get
I
locked
just
into
I just
prison.
want Noelle to not be locked in a cage by the end of this episode. So either kill them or let them out.
Whatever. It's fine. I mean, I think like they're just gonna like start getting stir crazy sad. And I don't know how that's gonna go. So
Despite all the plans, you're still just a gnome in a cage.
yeah, no.
Okay. So while we're waiting on Gabe to get back, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat here. This is for the Ennies, which is an award in the tabletop RPG and gaming space. And our friends over at Alchemy are nominated for best cover art for The Lost Druid and the Lore of Athera. So go over there and vote for them. Because they're cool and we like them. Yeah, there's some cool stuff on the docket this year.
It really is legit cover art too.
It's
very good.
beautiful. Yeah, I love their
Yeah.
cover art. But yes, there's some cool stuff in there. So go vote for them. They're very, very cool. Also, if you haven't, check out the link for 1985 games. They have a sale right now for mystery dice. If you buy 6 packs of mystery dice, you get 2 packs free. So you get 8 packs of mystery dice. They also let's see here. Right now for this month, so we're almost done with it. For this month, they are matching any commission that we would get for sending people to them. They are matching as a donation to. Oh man, my brain.
Game to grow.
Game to grow. Thank you. So that's awesome. And anything you spend there, 10% of that is going to go towards that. They also have a sale on Realm's Edge, which is one of their map packs, which has some like Feywild stuff and things like that. It's normally $39.99. It's right now only $19.99. And their kitchen sink pack, which has like war elephants and Baba Yaga's hut and stuff like that,
Baba Yaga.
is normally $15 and is only $9.99 right now. So if
Hey.
you've been wanting to check out their stuff, but you're like, I don't have extra money, it's cheaper right now. Go throw money at it. And it helps out a good cause. So thank you to everybody who checks them out. We appreciate it. Let's see. I had another announcement that I wanted to make. I forget what it is. Looking at random things on my screen, hoping something jogs my memory. Oh, we are currently at 299 followers. If you're watching the stream right now and
Oh my
aren't
God.
following us,
Uno mas.
we need one more
more.
to hit 300. I don't know what we're gonna do if
Amazing.
we hit 300, but we'll think of something fun.
One more us. One more us.
Join the pact. We will dive back in.
Do we have to?
We do. Welcome.
I don't want to face the consequences of my own actions.
Okay, so
Can Roddy play D&D to escape this situation?
Roddy,
That's my
you
name.
see these guards who see you, point at you, and are going to draw their weapons. I will give you 1 moment to try and do something.
A moment's
But-
10 rounds.
But
We're
they
good.
are. I said a moment, not a minute, sir. I chose my words carefully.
Fair.
Okay, I'm sorry. They were just loose. You can put them tighter if you want. honestly, I was gonna escape. Wasn't a good move on my part. I'm sorry. I realize I've been caught. That's okay. I will face the consequences of my actions now.
Oh my god.
Make a I don't know what that is. A deception or a persuasion check? It's one of them.
Can it see? I would love to. Okay, my deception is higher than persuasion, but I just rolled 2 nat ones on deception in a row. There's
Well,
no.
that means
This
you're
is redemption.
due for a good one, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
That's a
I feel like
sunk
these guards-
fallacy, and I've been dealing with a lot of those.
What are the
recently.
chances it's bad again?
Oh.
these guards have to like.
What?
They're so-
No! I rolled a 2. I rolled a 1 and a 1 and a 2. I'm never lying again.
Okay,
I'm
Hunter.
never
You got
lying
inspiration. You
You-
got inspiration.
Hunter.
again.
You do have a point of inspiration.
wait.
Sakura bought points of
Oh
inspiration
my
for
God.
everybody,
These-
except
these
for Sam,
guards-
who bought one for Shelly.
These guards have to be so like honesty to them has to be so unusual
So
and like
foreign.
off-putting. Like they just it breaks
Yeah.
their brains that somebody is just very forward and honest.
I mean, probably, but Roddy did roll deception.
Okay.
So it's still a
So
lie.
you have to re-roll.
Never mind.
If you want to roll, if you want to use your point of inspiration, you can. Otherwise, you did roll a 2.
Get that nat 20.
I have to, because like
you got to do it.
You got this.
We're
You
not
got
even
this.
inside yet. Okay.
okay. I guess
I
It's a lot
can't.
better than
I love it
before.
so much. I love that you haven't made it through the door yet, and you've spent what 3 points of inspiration
Very
trying
good.
to enter the room, enter the building.
I don't know what else to do.
It's so good. Okay. You got you say that.
Never lying again.
Oh my goodness. Let me make a roll.
A 14 might not even be good enough. Like
We got this.
Roddy might not.
By got this, I mean we're gonna end up in prison.
The guards come over. They tighten the manacles on you. You can feel it like cutting off circulation in your hands. And I don't know where you guys are headed, but these guards are now going with you.
Oh no.
How much sand is there?
So
Not a
Nori's
tremendous
definitely-
amount.
What's the exact number of guards?
There are currently 2 additional ones that are sort of following you, and you see 3 more sort of in this area.
10 floors worth. is
You
the
can
answer.
take them.
We can take 2 guards easy.
Yeah.
I
we-
did.
can we get out
There
of the
are
front
5
door?
total within line of sight.
We've
Yeah.
line of sight, but we're gonna walk into the tower
Yeah.
with 2 of them.
So
We're gonna find an
Nori
area
is-
with no other guards.
Be like, we're
Nori's
taking these
definitely
prisoners to
flying
a
blind,
broom
though.
closet.
No,
Wait,
but we
say
have
it
to
again,
do-
Nori?
What'd you say,
Wait,
Nori?
like I'm definitely like I can't see. So like I'm following Courier.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
We have a priest.
Yeah.
Nori, make a perception check.
Oh god, no.
If he ran away,
That's not good. He just he ran to find it when they weren't looking. Okay, come on, Alchemy. I believe.
Do the thing.
This is what we asked him to do, I suppose.
Right.
A 4. You are trying to follow his him in front of you. You have no idea where he is.
Oh god.
is he in my line of sight?
There's
Is he
a
just-
line of you, and he was standing in front of Nori. So
Yeah.
it would be difficult for any of you to have like a clear line of sight to him.
But is he there? Can I just like see if I can just like look around to see my surroundings?
You sort of like look around and all you can see is Rad's massive shoulders blocking the corridor in front of you as he's just sort
Why
of
is Rad in
moving
front
forward.
of me? He's so tall. He'd easily be able to see over me. Who decided this order?
Can I burn, I guess, hit points?
Sure.
To extend my vision, just to have like a little bit more.
Absolutely. How many hit dice worth?
Just one.
Okay.
Okay, and it's a D10, right?
Go for it. 4. Okay. You keeping that?
Yeah.
Okay. You feel your senses pulse out. 2 floors up, you can hear along the floor as
Amazing.
very fast footsteps run along a hallway. Interesting. Billy, what are you doing in your room?
Oh God.
So I would have been in bed for like maybe like 5-10 minutes,
Uh-huh.
and then like Billy
laid down with the intent of like, I'm gonna take a nap.
yeah,
and
what are you gonna do?
then didn't.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Definitely like tried to like make a way to like look out the window. And then after that, probably like called out all of the pogo, all of the God, I think I can the gobos
Uh-huh.
that they remembered.
Sure.
To see if any of them are in where they are.
Yeah, can you give me a rundown of those?
So it's obviously they know Pogo's not there, but like Togo, Logo, Joko, Loco, Toko, Poco, Lolo, Bolo, Tolo, Solo, YOLO,
YOLO.
Logo, Togo,
Logo?
Yoko. It basically
Froyo?
like devolves
Ho-ho?
into like if they are actually there, they're probably not happy.
Uh-huh.
No.
It starts off and then they just like they're like that dread kind of sets in and like that helplessness, and then they keep like it devolves really quickly. Billy's not doing great. So like probably got like a good like 10 names in and they were good, and then like I don't know if did they hear anything because they're just gonna keep going.
You yell out the names. You hear no response.
Are they yelling this out the window?
No,
they're
like,
yelling
gonna,
it
like,
down the hallway.
Like they're gonna go like to
Oh.
like the barred thing and like just lean their arms on it and then just like kind of have their face up against it, and then like they're not really expecting anything, but like they can't just sit there. Like they know this is a hopeless situation, but like they don't want to fully accept it.
Nori,
just, like-
Nori, you
Yep.
hear footsteps, and then you hear the words "Joko Loco Toko," and then just sobs.
Yeah.
Oh. Guys, I think I hear her.
Billy?
Or I think I hear them.
Are you saying that out loud next to 2 guards that are right next to us? Just check
Really
it out.
quietly.
With
really quietly.
Nori's perception check of 4, I don't think Nori's realized that the 2 guards are with you. They think they got in perfectly fine. Let's see if the guards noticed anything weird about that. Give me a second.
Absolutely not.
Oh my
Fine.
goodness. Nope, they don't notice anything odd about that.
Thank
Okay,
God for
perfect.
stupid people.
They're really concerned with the like. This seems like a massive security breach. Why is there only 1 guard escorting this many prisoners? That shouldn't have happened in the first place. Plus, you got this one escaping his cuffs. How many other ones didn't make it here because they weren't chained up properly? This is a horrible process.
I'm sorry, it's my
PR
first day.
nightmare.
Elliot, do you or Rad have a question?
Where is Waffles?
A fantastic question. Make an intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah.
Is Waffles back
Oh.
in Hallinor?
I don't know.
What's the Waffles like?
9.
A 9. I mean, they're probably with Billy, right? They're always with Billy.
Okay.
Waffles is gonna come save us.
We are
Oh my
not
God.
going
Yep.
to the greenhouse to rescue Waffles. I'm just,
Yes, X.
I'm putting that out there
Chicken
right now.
The greenhouse is actually a restaurant, and they just got a small supply of chicken fingers.
Yep.
How dare you?
Waffles is sort of magical, which means he definitely is GMO.
Genetically magic. I don't know.
Yeah, genetically magical organism. Yeah,
You had it.
yeah.
There's
Um,
a joke in there somewhere.
You guys, what are you doing? Where are you going?
So who's right behind me?
It's a good
That's
question.
rad.
Who's
Just
right
in front
behind
of
you?
me.
Raz right behind me?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
I'll
so. I
grab-
think that's what you kind of described,
Mhm.
Hunter.
Okay, so I'll grab Rad's manacles
Okay.
and start like pulling him towards where I think I'm supposed to be going.
The
'Cause
stairs?
I heard, yep, the stairs.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna like I'm pulling him, but I'm also expecting
Leaning
him to push
heavily
me a
on him?
little.
Yeah.
Shelly's still
Brad's
armed.
just like, jeez, don't pull so hard. Man.
One of the guards sort of steps in front of you, Nori, and says, "Where are these prisoners supposed to be heading? Do you have paperwork or something for? Where are they going?"
So do I remember the name of Billy's family at all?
Do you?
Do I? Was Mother Tam's Mother Tam's name was mentioned at one point, right?
You've probably heard
Yeah,
Mama
no, I
Tam.
definitely. Yeah, I
Okay.
messaged Mama Tan. I mentioned Mama Tan
Okay.
when Poga first came in front of everybody.
Yeah, so
Okay,
you would
okay,
you
so-
would know the name
Okay.
Mama
And when
Tam.
we had an aside, and I expressed to Nori that I was part of the family.
Okay. These are just Mama Tan's prisoners. I'm just supposed to escort them here.
We would have heard or met Hornfell on the road in, right? Like on the trip in. Okay.
We were all
Well,
knocked
that's
out.
over now.
We were all knocked
Um,
out. So we wouldn't know
yeah,
about
we were
Hornfell.
gassed.
Yeah, we don't know about Hornfell.
Nori, you say that you feel a fist punch you in the face. You sort of like stagger backward. You're gonna take 2 points of damage.
Oh fuck, we're screwed.
Hold on. That guard just punched Nori in the face?
Yes.
Yeah. If Rad sees that,
Yeah, it's on. It's
It's-
immediate panic and we go.
You,
Oh my god.
you punch, or you say that this no punches you in the face, and goes, "You watch your mouth. That's the Don to you."
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any offense. It's really it's my first day.
Rad, what you doing?
Oh god.
Rad, like his eyes flare for a second, but it's like he hesitates for like just half a second and enough to be like, "Oh, this is not a fight." But in the back of his head, he's like, "That guard's gonna die." The dark part of the back of his head that he doesn't like to think about.
Right. Also, Amoth just followed, which means that was our 300th follow. Thank you very much, Amoth.
Yay.
Appreciate you.
Hey.
Welcome to the nonsense.
Welcome to the nonsense.
The roles don't get any better without your support.
You what so Nori, you said that you were
I'm
What are-
sorry. I
what are
didn't
you
mean
doing?
any offense. It's my first day.
Make a persuasion. Make a
Persuasion check with advantage?
Oh yeah.
I will give you.
Technically speaking,
I will give you persuasion straight.
What? Okay, perfect.
it is Nori's first day here.
It is.
Yes.
I will give. I would give you disadvantage because he does not like you, but you do have the advantage on it from your thing. So straight roll.
You do
I
have.
think this card seems civilized.
You
Do
do.
you have-
You
feel
do have a
like
point.
I need to re-roll that because
Okay, go for it.
ridiculous. Oh my god.
Spend your point. Amazing. Amazing.
This is the worst day ever.
Alright, if you guys
What is
start
with our rolls
digging
tonight?
my
What?
This happens to
grave,
me every time. Nonsense.
I want to go on
last-
record as saying that Thrax would definitely spend that panic, but he would definitely not act on it. He would be chained and he would see Rad hesitate and he would stop.
And to that point,
But it's burned.
would Thrax even see that up at the front of the line?
Yeah,
I'm behind you.
You probably can't see it past Rad's shoulders.
Okay, so if I couldn't have seen
Yeah.
it, yeah, that's fine.
You probably hear it, but you don't know
Right.
what exactly happened.
Okay. I'll get to that later.
You know how last session we were joking that this was all a long con against Noel to kill Billy? That might be happening accidentally.
It's all a long
So-
con for Billy to get the rest of us killed.
So Nori, you
Yep.
said that they were prisoners of Mama Tan. Yeah?
Yep.
He just sort of sneers at you. He'll ask for the paperwork.
Can I look in the coat to see if there's any paperwork?
Ooh, interesting.
Oh!
Deep pull, I like it.
Make an investigation check.
Oh my god. Please roll. Gotta roll good on this.
I'll roll as well to make sure. Investigation 12.
Not bad.
You start looking through the pockets. There are papers in the pocket. You don't know what they are.
Get the papers.
because you can't read it.
You
no.
hand him the papers.
To my dearest Meadow.
I cannot wait to once again be in your arms. Our children are growing so strong, and I fear that without your work, they will not recover from this horrible disease. You hand him the papers. He looks at it, and says, "These aren't for the spire. These are for the arena. You're in the wrong place." He rolls them up,
sorry, I can't.
hands it to you.
I can't read.
He turns towards the other guard and he's like, "Why do they ever put guards outside the family?" That's totally believable to him.
Yeah.
Should be.
He says, "You're taking them to the arena." He hands you the papers back. Says they don't belong here. This is for, and sort of looks them all over. Important prisoners.
Wow.
Okay.
He sort of looks at Rad and Thrax though, and he goes, "But I'll put money on them."
Rad under his breath is just gonna grumble, pineapple?
What?
Completely apropos of nothing, and just sort of kind of like glance around, like, pineapple? And just wait for a confirmation of his safe word that he totally thought that everybody came up with.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, he would. While he has the paperwork, first page he flipped through
Yeah.
says they're going to the arena. second page looks at it and goes, which one is Crix?
I mean, you tell me.
Shakes his head. Idiots. Sort of
Brilliant.
walks down the line. Shelly, what are you doing right now?
We're gonna get separated.
Shelly had walked in just kind of fully leaning into the Frankenstein she is, you know, like the hunchback's out, she's shuffling.
Mm-hmm.
Right now she's just been like shifting back and forth looking at Thrax and Rad and Nori and trying to figure what the hell to do in this situation. So it's just been a lot of like shiftiness.
He looks over at you and goes, it's that one.
No.
Take that one, lock it up on the 3rd floor. Crick will be back for her.
Okay. So I'll just start walking towards the stairs again.
Okay. He sort of shoves Shelly in your direction, shouts for 2 other guards to come over. He goes, I need these ones taken to the arena. What are you guys doing?
I mean, arena sounds fun. We can do arena.
Intelligence check.
Just Shelly and I on our own.
No, screw rolling dice. Rad is not going back to another fucking arena. And so he's just gonna grab the nearest guard and just start wailing on his face as hard as he can.
Okay.
And yes, he's raging.
Go ahead, make me a. Oh, you enter your rage. Go ahead.
He's
and
angsting.
Sure.
Angsting.
So you have your like regular roll that you make.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Fuck. What do we do? What is happening?
Oh my god. You guys need to run at least like.
Is Nori at least up the stairs?
Nori and Shelly would be moving up the stairs.
Oh god.
I don't like that name there.
Yeah, what's Zornfeld doing there?
He's here.
No.
Oh god.
Rad, what are you doing?
Okay, so I angst and I rolled an 8.
Okay.
So let me know how you want to play this out, but a bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
That's amazing.
Okay. You hear them like they're gonna take you to the arena. The moment you hear that, you feel that warmth begin building. You take a step forward, and just like the chains on you break. And then
So badass.
this darkness is just sort of like leaching out of Rad, and it's going to fly over towards the guard in front of you, and you see it just goes into their eyes. Let's see, is there any save on that, or just outright?
Oh
It's a Constitution save, and let me see. It should tell me what my 8 plus proficiency plus con. So 8,
you rolled real poor, so
10.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
So it's 13.
Okay.
Okay, and that was a D6, I believe I said. Yeah. 3.
Okay. 3 points of
Can you
damage.
do that every round?
And
As
then
a bonus action, yep.
and then you're making an attack. You said.
Crazy.
And then I'm making an attack.
Okay. Same guy?
Yes.
And you said he's blinded, correct?
He's blinded.
Okay, so you
So I
have
have
advantage on the
advantage.
attack roll.
Okay, so taking both hands and really, I'm just like clapping them together on his head as hard as I can.
Go for it.
You guys seen the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes discombobulate?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 22 hits, 14. That is 17 points of damage total. This is the the gnome who had just said yeah, that's Crix. I need these guys taken to the arena. There's 2 guards walking towards you. You just go into the sides, and his head crushes in between your hands. Drops to the ground.
Oh
my god.
I'm like turning Shelly away.
Top of the initiative order, Thrax.
Is he the one who says this is why we don't hire outside the family?
It is, yes.
He was that guy. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Give
you for that.
me the lay of the. There's a guard. You said
So
there
there's
was 5 total,
there's
right?
one more guard up by you.
Right.
There are 2 that are moving towards you, and then there is one more that is still at the door.
Okay, I'm gonna just take the one that's closest to me and try to remove him from.
Existence.
Well, let's hope not.
Remove him from the turn order.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, 24 will hit. 6 points of damage.
And then flurry of blows.
Go for
Let's
it.
do it.
We can specify non-lethal damage.
14.
Yeah.
We can.
14 is their armor class.
Another
so that'll
6 points.
hit. So 12 points of damage. Okay.
And let's do it again. I missed.
9 will miss. I do like that you rolled 6, 6, and 6 though.
Yeah.
Yes.
6, 6, 6, baby.
Satan leaps from the ground and kills him.
Anything else, Thrax?
I think because I flurried. No, I'm fine. I would probably just move to stand between. I imagine Shelly is closest to me because Rad's got Nori for sure.
Nori and Shelly are both
I'm with
moving up
Shelly.
the stairs.
Oh, they're both they're moving up
Yeah.
the stairs in a way, right? I would try to move to block access to the stairs.
Okay, cool. So you are standing on the stairs. Shelly, you're up. You and Nori are on the stairs. Battle has broken out below you. What are you doing?
I guess I'd just consult with Nori. Oh, wait, can I see everyone who's involved in this battle?
Yes.
Okay. Nori, we've got one guard exploded again. Another one looks pretty beat up, and it looks like a couple more on the way. Or, sorry, is it 3 more or 2 more?
There's 3 headed 2 headed that direction right now. 3 total down there, in addition to the one that's on the stairs.
Okay.
I think we should. Do you think we should get Billy? Like we've come all this way.
I don't know if we can get Billy, just the 2 of us, if they're locked up. I feel like we need Roddy.
Okay.
You've got your crossbow.
Yeah.
I think I'll
Just
take
hand
the
you the sword and the crossbow.
Yeah. Because between the 2 of us, we had 2 crossbows, so we each
Yep.
have a crossbow, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Yeah,
I'll.
Nori
I'll
had a
just-
crossbow hanging from both
Yeah, yeah.
sides, and then also 2 swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we had 2 swords, so we each have a sword.
Yeah, I think you had access to 2 crossbows and 2 swords, so yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then I'll just use my turn to crossbow one of the far guards coming our way.
Go for it.
I will not be crossbowing them.
You take a shot, it flies over them. Do you have second attack yet?
No.
That's
no.
next level.
And,
Okay.
and I already used my second action.
Roddy, you're up.
One's dead. Thrax is taking care of another one. There's 1 more down here and 2 more on the way.
1 on the stairs with you, 2 on the way that are fresh. The 1 on the stairs with you, Thrax is hurt pretty bad.
Not
And
down
that's
yet,
it?
though.
And then 1 by the door.
I guess I would go for the one by the door, and I'm gonna ram him with my horns.
Okay, so you're just running across the room.
I mean, bring the fight to
Excellent.
them, right?
Am
Yeah.
I gonna? Nobody's close enough to take like opportunity attacks.
No, nobody's in melee with you.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna run
my
and
God.
ram again. I
Excellent.
have no
Yeah, do
weapons,
it. Do it.
except for my horns.
Let's do it.
Oh please.
10 will miss.
And then I'll use my bonus action to give. I'll use my bonus action to give Nori advantage.
Okay. That brings us to the guard that is by Thrax. He is very hurt. He's going to make an attack roll on you. 18 to hit.
Does hit.
3 points of damage. Nori, you're up.
Okay. So since we're staying in fighting,
You have
I am
advantage
going
on
to.
any hit, on any attack.
Okay, perfect. So then I will use my crossbow. Let me just get to it. Okay. Bear with me. I'll go for hopefully one of the 2 guards walking forward. If a 12 hits.
Okay. 12 will miss.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess I will just kind of like duck into the hallway,
Okay.
and wait till I can hit somebody again.
Okay, Rad, you're up.
Okay.
There's crushed gnome on your hands.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care. I just sort of flick the slop off. And
Wow.
okay, the guy on Thrax is
Yes.
still up, right?
Correct. He looks real bad, but he is still up.
Okay, I'm gonna run past him and just try to like swing my arm out and just hit him in the head as I run. So okay, lay of the land. Are we inside the spire yet, or are we like
You're in the like entryway of the spire. So you were
Okay,
headed
so we're
up
inside the
stairs.
building.
Yes.
I'm gonna run past this guy and try and just like clonk him over the head as I'm running past
Love
towards the stairs.
Yep. Towards the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
18 hits, 14 damage.
max damage
Oh,
on both of my attacks.
Hell yeah.
You
So I crumple him like
You just-
like an empty soda can.
and just
Brad
like
is just
crumples
pulling
to
all
the
of
ground,
the stops.
not moving. Oh my goodness, that's incredible.
Thrax is just like covered in gore.
You just did a running
Oh.
haymaker. That guy's head exploded all over me.
Insane.
it's like the first episode of Invincible.
and
and-
you're running up the stairs then?
I'm gonna start running up the stairs,
Okay.
but also this dark energy leaps out of me at let's go for the guy that Roddy tried to hit.
He does make his save.
Okay, so I don't think yeah, it's a save or suck spell, so nothing happens.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start sniffing the air
Okay.
for Billy.
Okay.
For Billy's magical essence.
Sure.
Don't
Billy, you You hear two things. One, you hear combat echoing up the stairs. Two, you hear a like past your door.
Stairs or down the stairs?
Down the stairs. You hear this like run like past your cell, and then what sounds like a skidding sound, and then you see this rabbit walk back around the corner and just goes, "Oh hey man, are you Billy?"
Yeah.
"Oh dope, I found you," and then and disappears. That brings us to one of the
Hey,
two.
there's Waldo.
One of the two guards down below. They're gonna make another attack on Thrax.
Miss.
15 to hit.
That's a miss.
Miss. Okay. Brings us to the other guard on you. 23.
Oh.
That is a nat
Ooh.
20.
That will definitely hit.
Okay, that's gonna be 6 points of damage on you. And Billy, you're up. What you doing?
Billy's gonna just be like, what? And then I can hear actual like combat downstairs.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay,
I don't-
okay. They probably also heard no arena because it was yelled at the top of his lungs.
Billy gets a little like a little bit like of a cloud is lifting. But then I don't know what they can do. Can I is there anybody on the floor that I can see?
You can see two guards that are from your floor that are beginning to run towards the stairs.
Okay. Like, are they going past me?
They are, yeah.
Can I call them over?
You can attempt to. What are you attempting?
Can I say? I'm gonna actually, you know, they're gonna be like, hey, aren't you guys supposed to stay with me? I don't think Hornsfell would appreciate their...
That's an intimidation roll.
Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
If you want to, you could make a case for inspiration, for persuasion, but I'm feeling like it's intimidation.
Yeah.
Oh!
Intimidation 20.
Dirty 20.
Yes. Oh, the ball's rolling up.
They both look at each other, and sort of like one of them sort of like hopping, like he's itching to get into that fight, but they both sort of walk back to their posts.
You know, my uncle would be really proud of you guys at this moment. It's a real strong, show of character, and if you want to move up in this family, you really gotta like impress the higher ups. Do they walk by me at all? Can I like reach my hand out?
No, they do not get close to you.
Every time.
One day it'll work one day.
Yeah.
Thrax, you're up.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
next time we're imprisoned,
Yeah.
it'll work.
Two guards totally fresh, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm still blocking the stairs. I would probably yell back and say, you had better find Billy fast. And I would just continue to pummel the guard that's closest to me.
Go for it.
14.
That is the armor class that hits. 7 points.
I have one last flurry, and this is it.
I will remind you can just, like, unarmed strike as a bonus action. You don't need to flurry.
I know, but I want to do as much damage as possible to try and take one of them down. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to survive another round.
15. Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
With those 3 hits square, like, right onto this guy's face, it just crumbles to the ground on the stairway.
Okay.
End of your turn?
End of turn.
Shelly, you're up.
Okay. I have a question. Since we're all on the stairs, would it be possible, as a bonus action, to basically switch places with Thrax? And while I'm doing, basically like pulling Thrax back, and while I'm doing that, use one of my hit dice.
Ooh. Interesting. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a choice. You can use your action and basically perform a disengage maneuver where you're like switching places with Thrax while like defending your stuff, but you wouldn't be able to use your hit dice. Or you switch places with Thrax, you can spend your hit die, and the guard who is still up will get an attack of opportunity. But I will roll a d4, which will determine if it hits Thrax or you.
Ooh. Okay.
Up
That's
to you.
a rough one. Other question though, is the stairway wide enough that I could just be basically side by side and use
Yes,
my
if
hit
you
die?
don't want to move Thrax, you can move into melee with this guard without moving Thrax.
Okay. I'll just do that and still use my hit die.
Sure, absolutely.
So we'll do that first. Okay.
Okay. And you're giving that to Thrax?
Yes, and Thrax does not have any hit dice available, correct?
I have 1.
Oh, in that case, you have an option. You can spend that hit dice right now, and that would go to healing.
You also get the +9 from Shelly.
You would get both.
So I would add my roll of my hit die plus the 9.
Yep.
Yes.
I think I have to do that. Even though I'm hesitant to roll. Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's Shelly's new cool thing is that she can trigger off your hit dice as healing as well.
That's really cool.
Shelly looks a little bit stunned, unfortunately, and now has a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
4, 9, okay. So I would add 13 total.
13 hit points back. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
That is my bonus action. I would also like to attack.
Go for it.
Do you take a point of exhaustion to do that necromancy thing?
Maybe.
I'll
Don't worry
never
about
tell.
Yes. So I'm going to attempt on this particular guard a disarming attack.
Okay.
I'm using one of my superiority dice as well.
Yeah. Does he have to make a roll, or is that just you?
Hold on. Yes, strength saving throw, DC 14.
Oh boy. No, he fails big time.
Woo!
The guard is disarmed.
Yeah,
He
he
is
has no
disarmed.
arms now.
Yeah, you pull out the sword, and you do one of those things where you like spin his sword around and off down the stairs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Plus you do 8 damage to him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, end of your turn, Shelly.
That is the end of my turn.
Roddy, my friend, you are up.
Wow,
What
what
a
a
sexy
turn.
turn.
It is a sexy turn.
Hell yeah. Finally.
That took a sexy turn.
We need a T-shirt that says "Give us a sexy turn,"
No.
and it's just a picture of Shelly doing the Marilyn Monroe pose. If you're an artist out there, please, I'm begging. Oh man.
So there's the one dude that I didn't hit last time, who didn't get affected by Rad's thing, right in front of me.
That's Hornfell, right?
Let's see here.
No, I
there's
didn't attack.
It's just the guy on the stairs,
the guy by the door is the one that you're standing in front of,
Oh.
which did make his save against Rad's thing.
So this dude's still fresh.
Correct.
Yeah, I guess I would just try to. Is anybody else within melee?
No, he's the only
Yeah,
one.
we're on the
You're
stairs.
down to the last two.
All right, I'll just like back up and then just charge at him again.
That would require you to either take a disengage action, or he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
I can take.
You can disengage as a bonus action.
I can disengage as a bonus action as a rogue.
Because you're
So I'll just do that.
This is a dumb build. I love it.
So has anybody ever
Never
played
use a
Spyro? The
Yes,
Spyro the
yeah.
dragon who can like
Yeah.
run
Yes.
at
Uh-huh.
enemies and ram them?
Yep.
That's Roddy right now. Just
Yep.
like, oh, I missed him. Circle back around, hit him again.
Just do it again.
Yeah, I don't
One
have
more
much.
again, Roddy.
If I don't have
man.
much
Wall
stuff.
climbing ability is just Spyro skateboarding.
Roddy is the embodiment of the phrase "fuck it, we'll do it live."
Yeah. So I'll just bonus action disengage. Haha, you can't get me. Ba-ba! And just try to knock him again.
I'm picturing
Amazing.
Roddy
This is Hugh
like
Jackman.
goes to back up and instead like runs along the wall backwards and then drops down and then runs it forward again, and the guard's just like so disoriented he doesn't know what's going on.
Amazing.
An
I missed,
11
though.
an 11 will miss though. He did watch
Make a
you
mistake.
back up and then run forward again. Okay, end of your turn, Roddy.
I guess.
Okay, that brings us to his turn. He's gonna attack you, because you're right in front of him. But a 7 will miss.
Sweet.
Nori, you're up.
Okay, so Thrax said to go find Billy. I'm going to run up the stairs.
Okay. You run up the stairs. As you do, you can sense a figure moving towards you, and you can hear this sort of like sound coming from that direction.
Okay. Have I heard that sound before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Wait, didn't she?
Um,
Sorry. Hear that
is
up above?
Hmm?
Didn't Nori hear? I almost called him Argyle. What is this? What is this real?
The courier.
Hornfell?
No, this is not. This is more
Oh,
of
something
a.
else.
This is more of like an electric sound.
This is gonna be
Oh,
fun. He's gonna
okay.
come try to kick all of our asses.
I want that
Oh god,
staff.
are there? Can I feel like any alcoves that I could like duck into?
You feel like he is like looking at you.
Just cover your
Oh,
eyes.
see.
He sees you.
Oh.
Okay. Oh shit.
Then he
Yeah,
can't
you're-
see you.
Dodge action.
If that was the case, Nori would always be invisible.
I
Yeah.
can see them. They can't see me.
In a weird twist, if Nori didn't have their heightened senses, they would be invisible all the time.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Just stand
Um,
very, very still.
So he sees me
He is moving towards you.
moving towards me. Okay. I'm going to go back down the stairs
Okay.
and tell Shelly we have a problem.
Okay. Are you doing anything
And then
with your
just,
action?
I'm going to I guess shoot can I just ready to shoot
Sure.
Hornfell as he
Yeah,
comes
you
down the
hold
stairs?
an
Yeah.
attack.
I'm gonna hold my attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Rad, that brings us to you.
Okay. Okay.
The stairs are
Do I hear a sound coming from up the stairs?
You would have seen Nori come back down the stairs and say that you have a problem.
Okay. Okay. So, and we talked about this some. Oh, it's a whole fucking action.
All last
Okay. So,
We're gonna get pinched if we're not careful. We're still here at the front door.
I'm gonna charge straight up the stairs. If we know that there's something bad coming from up the stairs, and these guards are like, we're snapping them like toothpicks. I'm not concerned about them.
My family, you're talking.
You're
about.
not.
It's fun. Sorry.
If they're just guards, they're probably extended family.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they're like,
we are straight up gonna
family?
murder your uncle. Like,
I mean,
no
we're
question.
just making a lot of enemies at this point, and what's a few more?
If people try to kill us, we have to kill them back. It's the golden rule. It's what they taught us in first grade.
So we've got how many families now?
Oh yeah, Rad's just ready to just. It's not even Rad right now.
If Thrax,
No, Rad's ready.
if Thrax just absorbs all of your family members, did they really die?
Thrax becomes your entire family.
You're the family.
Just one at a time. Thrax starts absorbing your family members, and then anytime he sees you, they're just all pushing to the front, being like, "Oh, Billy, it's been such a long time. I've missed you.
You've grown so tall.
You've grown so much. Look at your hair. You got it so short."
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Except for Hornfell, because I'm gonna kill him right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Do that.
I'm sorry. So he runs straight up the stairs, and what does he see when he gets to the top of the stairs?
You round the corner, you see Hornfell, full armor, hood, mask up, staff crackling with energy.
Okay, I'm going to first use my bonus action. He needs to make a con save, and he needs to beat a 13.
Ooh, okay.
How powerful is Hornfell? Like, what level?
What's his con?
What's his challenge rating?
He makes the save.
Okay. And I'm gonna charge straight at him and give him a big smack.
Go for it.
The business. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
You're gonna do nothing is what you're gonna do.
Nope.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. That brings us to the courier's turn. Rad, you are beginning to see red. And you see like this movement to the side, and for a moment you see he sort of stops and then immediately starts running again. You could swear that you heard, this seems like a bad time. And he just sort of runs off. Nori, he appears next to you instead. I do want you to make a perception check because you were holding the action for
Yes.
if Hornfell came around, just to make sure that you are able to discern it's not him.
You gonna shoot the courier?
I don't want to shoot the courier, but we're gonna see.
I kind of want you to. I'm not
right.
gonna lie.
No.
This
On
is
a
why
personal
Billy
level.
never wanted to go home.
11. You see the very fast movement, and he runs to the side. So
Okay.
you see him. You do not shoot. He says, "Hey, your friend is like up on the 3rd floor. I'm pretty sure they're a lot. How long have they been there? There's like madness doodles all over the walls. It looks like they've gone completely deranged."
First 5 minutes.
It's just a rattle of cans as they walk through the room.
Yeah, but Billy doesn't really like being restrained. They've only been in there for a few
Like
hours.
3 hours.
He just sort of nods. He goes, "Oh, I get it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I'm pretty fast, so I don't like being like held down in one place for too long. I like to see a lot of places, a lot of really quickly.
Totally.
So
Here's the thing. Can you open that cage?
I would need a key. Do you got a key?"
I think the
I
guy at the
always
top of
have
the
a
stairs
key.
probably has the key.
Okay, I'll go
You
get
can
that.
get it off of him.
He runs up the steps.
Oh my god, is he gonna get murdered by Hornfell?
You know,
Billy, your turn.
that one's not on me.
Hey, I feel like Red's pretty distracting, so hopefully Hornfell's focused on him.
Red is very
I
distracting.
use my new feat, ventriloquism,
Uh-huh.
to mimic the voice of my least favorite uncle
Uh-huh.
down the hall, away from the stairs,
Okay.
saying, what are you doing still standing around? They're fine. There's people coming from up above as well.
Ooh.
To just get the guards
Interesting.
to go up.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Billy's
Um,
got nothing to like get out of this.
Yeah. This is
That's
gonna be.
really good.
I'm gonna say it's either a performance or a deception check, your choice. And if you do an impression of Hornfell, the DC lowers.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's definitely of Hornfell. Let me just double check.
No,
what-
no, you
Oh.
physically know well.
Oh.
If you do an impression of Hornfell
So
and give
uncomfy.
give the just directions, the DC is
I
lower.
believe in you.
I don't remember what he sounds like,
I
but
don't either.
Yeah.
it will be really fun to listen to Noel reenact that for us.
Try to remember.
Wait, so I'm just going to say,
It's sort of like a gruff, almost Scottish, somewhere in like a pirate Scottish graveliness.
You got all that,
I
Noel?
love it.
Hey, I'm walking in.
Hey, it's me, Hornfell. What are you doing
Wait, so-
standing
so
around,
the
you
suspicious-
bunch of gahoots?
The
Yag!
creature can use its action to attempt
I'm a pirate
wisdom
here.
insight check.
Hey,
Contested to my
I'm sailing
deception.
here.
Hornfell's cousin Nikki from
Okay.
Rick and Morty.
I'm gonna send you-
Every NPC from now on is just that voice.
Amazing.
I can't. My brain now has no idea what he sounds like. I hope you're all happy.
Hunter, can you give us a Hornfell sample pack?
Let's see here. He's in here, somewhere in this voice area.
Nope, I've got it. It's terrible.
Now give us about 3 different versions of ARG.
That was really
Nice.
impressive.
Yeah.
That's so good. Oh my
was really
god.
good.
Thank you. I've done voice acting slating before.
It's all becoming Batman.
You want a happy exclamation of pain?
All right, so it's
That's the description I've been given for a noise they wanted.
All right, I sent you what the description for ventriloquism in Discord, and they hear the following. Well, what are you idiots doing?
Pretty good, actually.
I can't do it.
That was really good.
That
was pretty good.
What are you idiots
Yeah, yeah.
doing? Can't you see they're already locked up? Get your asses up here. Where's Rachel? Coming
Where
from up
are the other guards going? Make me your deception check, Billy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank Lord.
Oh, what do you
my
want?
gosh.
Oh,
Worth it.
Nice.
And much like Batman, in Billy's attempt to deceive the guards, first try. The guards will begin moving up the stairs.
Oh, thank Lord.
Okay, that's your action.
Can I mean, is there anything around that I could use to open the door?
No.
No, yeah, that's my it.
Okay.
No, just straight
I
no.
try to squeeze my body through the slats. Can I roll athletics?
Don't get stuck.
No,
Please
you would
get
have
stuck.
already moved through the bars if you were capable of it.
I mean, it's a prison made by gnomes.
Uh-huh.
Right.
That brings
Yeah,
us
yeah.
to
Pornos.
Hornfell. Hornfell is going to make 2 attacks on Rad.
He gets 2 attacks.
That's a 25 to hit, 10 damage.
Okay.
And a
Oh my
24 to
gosh.
hit, 5 damage.
Okay,
Oh.
but are those cut in half?
That is the that would be the slashing damage. So halved, so 5 and 2, so 7 points. And then each of those is
Love
also
my
going to
angsty
do
boys.
a D8 of electric damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
1 and
top
8.
and bottom.
So 9 points of electric.
Okay.
That's the average. That's okay.
Thrax, you're up.
Oh, still a guard in front of me?
Still a guard in front of you. Looks horrible.
All right. So let's give him the left hook
Uh-huh.
and see how that lands.
Yeah, give him the old one too.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he's
Hey!
super dead. He had 1 hit point left.
So he goes down. I think I'm going to then rush to the other guard at the door.
The one by
where
Roddy?
Roddy is at.
Absolutely.
And throw the right hook at that one.
I'm picturing you like you left punched the first one and then run at the other one with the right arm like
Just the
cocked
hook
back
all
the
the way up,
entire
yeah.
time. And you're
Just
spinning like a
massive
like a
windup.
Super Smash Brothers character charging a power.
I really hope I hit this now because
Amazing.
there's so much buildup.
Oh, I
Oh,
hope so.
like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong does that.
Yes, he does. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
7 points of damage. That's the first damage this guy's taken.
Nice.
End
Sorry,
of
guys.
your turn, Thrax.
That will end my turn.
Shelly, that brings us to you.
Okay, I heard there was trouble, and
Up there in River City.
Yeah,
Make it double? I don't know what.
Make it double.
Starts with
Um,
T and that's Sam.
Starts with
Rhymes.
T and it rhymes with P, and that stands for pool.
I'm gonna
no.
run upstairs. I'm hoping I have enough movement to make it to Rad, and
You do.
I'm gonna do exactly the same thing and hope for really good results again.
Okay.
We're gonna throw a hit dice at Rad.
We got
Okay.
this. Easy money right now.
Is
Right
it
here,
2 points
right
of exhaustion for you?
You step up. 10 points.
Nice.
So Rad, you get
Same.
10 points of healing, and if you have a hit
Amazing.
die and you want to spend it, you can.
Same deal. Would you like to make a deal with the devil?
I'll heal you, my dearie.
I need something from you.
And your little Thrax, too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd like to spend a hit die.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, roll a hit die to heal.
And spend a hit die to heal.
Yeah.
It adds to the 10 healing.
If you
whatever
want to,
roll.
you don't have to. It's not triggering one of your hit die abilities. It is
I was thinking that's what it was.
no.
Okay. Honestly, that's probably a good thing. It'd likely be, if it was something bad, just as bad for Shelly as it was for everybody else.
Sure.
So are you keeping the hit die and
No,
not
I'm
using
keeping the hit die.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, Shelly.
Shelly, do you now have 2 points of exhaustion or just 1?
You know, that's a good question. I'm pretty sure I still just have the 1 because.
Because he didn't use it. Yeah.
Alright, we've figured out how it works.
Okay.
The power of deduction.
Okay, I was about to feel really
solve my
bad that I
hit die
didn't use
problem.
So
it.
you rejected it and she still took a point of exhaustion. That
It's just
would be
like,
pretty awful.
okay, that's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. I didn't want you to use it anyway.
Although, actually, let me just real quick look at my notes to double check.
I
that.
believe that is accurate. You only take the exhaustion if they use their own hit die.
Yeah, then I'm
I
gonna
think that makes
strategize.
Actually, the way I wrote it,
We're gonna
Okay,
say it's
we
the
can-
other way. Yeah.
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 That's all
Because
right, that's
because
all
then
right.
there's no benefit to it.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Okay.
It's the cost of using additional.
I will. Let's see. This is actually a hard. Good
It's
try.
very self-destructive of Mel to try to get more points of exhaustion.
What do you mean?
You haven't even read her backstory. It's horrifying.
Yeah, you thought this was like happy merry band of like travelers? No, fuck that shit.
What are you doing,
Roddy's a
Shelly?
happy-go-lucky
All the way
guy.
down. It
Yeah,
gets worse
I'm-
the more we go.
I'm going to attempt
Oops, all
a
tragedy.
trip attack on this guy.
Okay.
Name of
Yes.
the next episode.
Yeah.
Oops, all tragedy.
Let's see.
Depending on how this fight
God.
ends, this episode
Wait
might
a
be
second.
Oops, All
Wait
Tragedy.
a second. I actually am gonna try again because I do have
Inspiration.
You do have a point of
inspiration.
inspiration.
So go ahead and take that off,
Done.
and let's try again. Come on! Oh yeah!
These points of inspiration have not been kind to you guys tonight.
No.
No, they
Um,
have not.
okay, end of your turn.
Yeah.
That brings us to Roddy.
All right. I guess I'm going to try to hit this guy again. Actually,
You leave.
You do
okay.
it. You hit
Here's
him.
the thing.
Do or do
I'm
not.
No,
not-
you do
there
it.
is no
Disengage,
try.
run back there, and you do it again, son.
I'm not gonna do it. You guys seem to have a pretty good handle of things down here. I don't think my abilities are very useful here. The guards have left Billy's position. Roddy doesn't know that, but Daniel does. And
Oh my
Roddy,
God.
but Roddy wouldn't even know that there were guards there in the first place, so it's fine. I am going to run up the stairs, and I'm going to disengage to not, or no. Yeah, I would
Disengage to not take the opportunity attack,
not take the
but
opportunity attack
you
from
won't get
Horn
as far.
Would I be able to get past out of melee range if I'm at the bottom of the stairs?
If you ran, like if you don't disengage, you would have your movement, and you could use bonus action to dash if you wanted to move again.
Yes.
But you will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but that would be an attack of opportunity by a shadow staff, and I have
an attack of opportunity from the guard at the door that you're standing next
Longsword.
to.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care about that guy.
Okay.
They're idiots. It's
But
fine.
the but before that happens, if I'm running up the stairs, I'm trying to get past Hornfell.
Hornfell is not like on the stairs. He is in the hallway up on the next floor.
He's on second floor.
Yeah, you'll just go right past him.
So you would have to bonus action dash just to get up there, and then if you wanted to attack, you could. But you have to get up a whole flight of stairs before you get there.
If you want to get past Hornfell, it would be movement, bonus action, dash, take the dash action.
And
Yeah,
then you
you can
get
do.
past Hornfell.
But then I would
Then-
take it. But then I would take in.
You wouldn't have to get in melee with Hornfell to run past him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. If I can get
Okay.
past Hornfell and I just have to take whatever this bitch ass guy has as an opportunity attack, I'll be chilling.
16,
Just a one-shot.
16 to hit.
That is my armor class.
Okay, 4 points of damage.
You're
That's
not
okay.
wearing that anyway.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I was gonna
Could've
say
been
it's
way worse.
probably above your armor class with that armor.
Well, then that's my armor class. I'm wearing leather armor. Like I'm wearing my clothes. Like
Okay.
I don't
You
know.
got
a
it.
lot of armor.
And then it brings us to the guard's turn. He takes a swing at Thrax and misses. This poor guard. Nori, that brings us to you. Roddy, you run up the stairs. You see Thrax as he is, or not Thrax, Rad as he is in combat with Hornfell, but you get about 10 feet past Hornfell.
Sweet. Can I give you a thumbs up, Rad?
Ah.
Are there any guards left? On the main floor?
There is one by the door.
One by
The
the
one
door.
that I
Who
failed to
is-
hit twice.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
who is in melee
is
with Thrax.
looking... Okay.
Yeah.
I've only hit him once.
I will...
I like
I
the
will
fact
shoot
that Roddy chose to leave after there was somebody else in melee, which would have meant he would have gotten sneak attack damage on the guard.
I didn't
And
think
went
about
right past like the mini boss
Yeah.
that he would have gotten sneak attack on.
Yep.
This is how we learn.
It's great.
It's okay.
What? My 1d6 horn damage is gonna knock Hornfell on his ass? No,
No.
dude. I'm gonna use my magic powers to rescue him.
Plus
Non-lethal?
2d6 sneak attack.
Guard is dead, Nori.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Oh, good.
Nice.
That makes my turn way easier.
You going up the stairs, Nori?
Yeah, I'll go up the stairs.
Rad, you're up.
Okay. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Okay. So, what does Hornfell look like? What does he look like right now? You said he has armor on, but is
Yes.
it like big, heavy plate mail armor, or is it like...
He seems to have full movement. He's
Okay.
very nimble in this armor. It looks hardy,
Okay.
but he is not held back by it.
Is it sort of like Batman armor?
Yeah, sort of like Batman armor.
Okay.
Maybe he's Batman.
No.
What's up with
Where
that?
is
Oops, all Batmans.
Oops, all
Um,
Batmans.
Okay. Then instead of trying to clobber him, first I will reach out with my darkness energy as a bonus action again.
Okay.
And he needs to make a con save. And that's 13.
He does fail it.
Yes. Okay, so he takes 5 whatever damage you've decided that is instead of radiant.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
necrotic.
feeling necrotic. That work
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah, that makes sense. And he's blind. And yeah, no, I will just try and smash him.
Okay.
I'll do a smack.
Go for it.
do a big smack with advantage.
Yeah.
You
Advantage.
trying to
Oh,
smash
man.
though?
That's a nat 20.
20.
Go ahead and roll me another d20.
Oh my god.
Killing it.
Billy's about to roll oops all
Oh.
funerals.
Oh, I forgot we're doing exploding,
Okay,
exploding crits.
6 is still max damage for whatever that attack was.
Okay, so max damage is that should be
D8 plus 4 is 12, yeah?
D8, so 8 plus 6, 14,
14, cool.
because I'm raging.
Awesome. 14 points.
Which means every attack that has hit in this fight that Rad has done max damage.
That's really nice.
Wild.
That's dope.
Okay, anything else?
Hi, my name is Max Damage. No, that's action and bonus action.
Okay.
And the only other thing I was gonna do was yell for Roddy to like get to the jail cell, and it looks like he's doing it. So
I'm already on it, boss.
Okay.
I got you.
Rad, as you are wailing on this guy, you feel a tug on your belt, and you look down and you see the courier is standing there, and he goes, "Hey, man, the really pretty blue guy said that you would have a key to the cell. Can I get that so I can go find your friend?"
I don't have a key.
Oh, okay, and he disappears. Billy.
I meant Hornfell.
You just said the guy at the top of the stairs. Billy, you're up.
So I've looked. The guards are gone.
Yes.
I've looked around. I can't get out. Can I sense waffles? There's nothing
that's-
else I can do in this.
That's
cell.
your
Like, can
priority
I-
right now, really?
can I hold an action?
Yeah.
Waffles is
Sure.
always our
What
priority.
do you want to hold an action to do?
Like run it? Like, can I just like do an ability check to like? Can I check to see if I sense waffles? Do we have like a psychic connection?
Make an animal handling check.
Do some
my God.
push-ups to get a good pump, so you look really good when you come into the battle.
That's great.
You
Waffles
you
secretly
don't
hates
you
me.
don't
I'm
you
okay.
don't sense waffles.
I mean, I like hold like a dash action or something. Like
Sure.
I'm assuming somebody's here for me.
You're just getting into the
You
three-point
you
runner
have
stance.
inspiration.
Oh, do I? No, no. Soccer left, and I don't.
Can you use a point of inspiration to undo
Thrax.
what Hunter just rolled?
Yeah.
Are rad. That is a nat 20 to hit you, which is 21 points of damage.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
Yes.
You do have it, so it is only
10.
10. Oh, that's
Will
the wrong
this
button.
is a family
Sorry, that doesn't
show
count.
undo
Yes.
that?
6 points, or no, I'm sorry, it'd be max damage for it, so it's 8 points of lightning.
Okay, so 19 total.
Okay. End of his turn. Thrax, you're up.
Okay, guard is down in front of me. He was by the door, right?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be?
Wait,
Wouldn't it be
wait.
18? It would be 18.
Did he make those with disadvantage? because he's blind.
That is a very good point.
Yeah.
Oh, he's blinded.
Nice.
Never mind. Give me 1 second.
Good call.
Good catch. Good catch.
Yeah, he's blind until the start of my next turn.
Yes, he is.
Nice.
So that was a 10 on the first attack then. Second, oh my goodness.
No!
What is
Get
happening?
out of here.
out.
Second attack is
rigged it.
another nat 20 and a 9, so he
Oh,
misses.
come
He misses on both.
Okay, so I get
Reroll. Okay.
Wow, that was lucky.
Wait,
Because
so I get
lower
19
of the
back.
2 on each attack.
yeah, because he gets disadvantage on both, but he rolled a nat 20 in both sets.
That's insane.
oh,
That would have
okay.
been real.
That would have been
real
rough.
gnarly.
Okay. Thrax, you're up.
Okay. I'm at the door.
Yes, you are.
Is there any way to bar or secure this door against
Absolutely.
anyone else coming inside?
Yeah.
I would do that.
Okay. Done.
Make sure the door is shut and barred.
Yeah.
And then I would turn around and I would
start
rush
running up.
back up the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shelly.
We're not trapped in here with them.
They're trapped
We're
in there
trapped
with you.
in here.
Shelly, you're up.
Okay. We're trying it again. We're gonna trick this motherfucker with a longsword. Okay, this
Do
is
it,
the
girl.
time. This
Yeah.
is
Let's
the
get it.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a minute,
This is
I'm gonna
the
need a
time.
trip a fucker.
Okay,
Who
okay. He
is
does.
here?
It's a strength saving throw again, DC 14.
He fails. He hits the ground.
Oh, let's go!
9 points of damage. Anything else, Shelly?
Um,
Can I just ask, what does tripping with a
take his
longsword
weapon.
look like?
You
Just
s-
cuts
you
his
s-
feet
you know,
off.
you
you-
wipe
you
the
can-
you
you
wipe
main
the
attack
legs out.
and swipe around. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
you're not
Actually,
just
what I'm
cut it
picturing.
and clean through the feet.
No. What I am picturing is she feigns attack, drops down to the knees, does a
Swirl kick.
wham,
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
with
Thank
the
you.
back of the blade
Yeah.
against the
Flat
back
No,
of the
that's
knees.
very
Yeah,
good.
exactly. That's what I'm picturing.
There
Okay.
we go.
He is on the ground. Are you doing anything else, Shelly?
I don't
Spitting on him.
believe.
Do you have
I
your
have
action
anything
surge left?
No, that was
Oh,
used
you
when we were.
don't?
Mm.
Yeah, that was used when we were.
That would have been good.
Can you take a point of exhaustion to like drain him of health? Like just to juice him?
Oh, that's terrible.
Could
That's
attempt to,
next
but
level.
that's not Shelly.
Okay.
That
That's
ain't
fine.
Shelly.
I hear it. I do.
We're all going to be infected with this monster by the end of this.
No.
Well, 100%.
No, that's all. Yeah, that's all Shelly can do.
Okay. Roddy, that brings us to you. You are up on the second floor. You keep running?
Courier said that Billy was on the third floor.
Third floor.
Yeah, keep going up the stairs.
Okay, you find Billy's cell. That you would need the full 90 feet of movement, but you can get there.
All right, sweet. On my next turn, I will.
Nori.
On my fifth turn in combat, I will
Billy sees
rescue
you
Billy.
and is like, nice game.
Nori, you're up.
Okay, cool. So
You get to-
Hornfell's on the ground.
You get to the top of the stairs. You can sense
Okay.
Hornfell laying on the ground.
Is he still holding his weapon?
He is.
I want to rip the weapon out of his hands.
Okay.
Everybody wants that staff.
Yes,
It'll be contested.
Sorry,
Go ahead,
contested?
and,
Okay.
go ahead and make an athletics check.
two blind people.
Fighting over a weapon.
Because he's got disadvantage, right? No.
Yeah, does he get disadvantage from it though?
No, it's a sight ability check.
It's not he
Okay,
wouldn't
no
get
worries, no
disadvantage on it.
He wouldn't
We'll
see
see,
it
we'll
coming.
see.
You grab but neither can Nori.
Yeah.
You
Fighting.
Fair.
you grab the staff, but he is able to hold on to it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Uh,
Is that my full action?
That
For
would
now.
that would be your action, yeah. If you have a
Okay.
bonus action.
You
No,
action
my
surge?
bonus action would have been to give myself freaking advantage. Could I
You
use
have-
my accent surge and then like
Just hit him.
smack him with my tail to give myself advantage?
I mean, theoretically,
Just like tail slap his hand, like no.
you would need to
No.
do it first, though. Is the thing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
to be fair, I could just use my fighting spirit, which gives me some hit points back, and then it also gives me advantage on the hit. And then I would also do my action surge. Okay, hold on. Maybe read fighting spirit again.
1 + 1 + 2.
1 + 2 + 5 + 7 divided
It's
by.
Clue.
Yeah. 1 plus
Okay,
2
this
plus
is
2
on
plus-
an attack.
1 + 1 + 2. That's what we need to watch at Gen Con.
Oh yes.
We just
Yeah.
talked
Okay.
about Fibonacci
Okay.
sequence. What's
I will
happening?
bring the
So-
DVD.
Amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna use my fighting spirit to give myself advantage on the hit, and then action surge.
To
Wait,
So,
when?
what do we-
Hold on. Isn't he prone anyway, though?
To-
You wouldn't.
you
Oh, I
haven't
guess
you
I
haven't
would already have
attacked him.
advantage. No, but I can attack him if I use my action surge.
If you
correct?
action surge, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then I'll do that.
You-
I don't even need my fighting spirit.
Yeah, you wouldn't need it because he's prone on the ground.
He's on the ground.
Yeah, he's laying in front of you.
Okay.
With him being prone, would he get a disadvantage on that athletics check?
Oh shoot. What?
No.
What? So I
He's
can just use like
holding
my
on to the thing.
Let me
That
have
was
this.
good, though.
katana stats
That was
for
pretty
this,
good.
right?
Say again.
I can. Oh shoot! I didn't even roll with advantage, but I can use my like katana stats.
I
for
mean,
this.
Yeah,
don't
'cause
I
you're
mean
making
25.
you're making the attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
I mean,
roll, get a
roll
nat
again
20.
and see if you get a crit.
You could have
Roll
got a
again,
crit.
see if I get a crit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
roll for crit. I really thought.
Oh.
I thought. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
he's
9
gonna do
points.
it.
Okay, we'll see.
Describe the kill.
Oh.
Now everyone is culpable. Welcome to the murder club.
Ha 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 ha. One of us. One of us.
When will we say no?
By the-
Hello, darkness. This is Nori.
That was a non-lethal katana stab in his face. Totally.
We-
It was a
I-
katana thwap.
I'm gonna have a TED talk about non-lethal damage.
Can I just strike him with the back of my sword, non-lethal?
You have to declare non-lethal, my friend.
Oh, damn
You
it.
can't retroactively, after I say how do you kill him, decide that you're gonna. Oh wait, I didn't wanna.
Murder club. Murder
Okay,
club.
okay, and also here,
Everybody,
here is a
everybody
point to be
start
made.
So I guess
everybody
I just
start a
take-
tally of how many of Billy's family members you've killed.
We are not like fully aware of
No.
how entrenched all of these people are.
No, absolutely
in like
not.
Billy's
you have,
family
you have
life.
no idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These are just people that try to murder us.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
And are
so I guess
holding Billy.
I just
Absolutely.
take my sword and like shove it right into his chest, like into his stomach underneath.
Okay.
Since I can't take it back.
Okay.
Full like samurai death.
You can take the sword
stab.
back.
You
I'm
stab.
taking the sword.
You stab it through his chest. Pull the blade out. He's just sort of stares up at you for a moment before the head rolls to the side.
You got grapple
you're
check
out,
now, sucker.
out of combat.
Oh fuck. Okay, well I'm gonna
Rad
grab
Rad
his
will
weapon.
look at you. Rad will look at you for a second, and you see his eyes just flash like full red, like not just a little glow, but full red. He says, "That was my kill," and then his eyes start to kind of fade back away. It's like, "Wh- oh
no.
jeez,
Not again. Absolutely not again.
oh no."
I want to attempt a medicine check.
Oh please, thank you.
I want to see if I can stabilize and
Cracks take his
kind of-
memories.
I was gonna say that would be really great if I could get that guy's.
Yeah, let Thrax do the medicine check.
Can I assist Shelly by like putting pressure on the wound?
Sure, the wound you just caused. Shelly, make a medicine check. You have advantage on it.
Okay.
Crap! I did the wrong side of the sword again.
Yeah.
You're not Kenshin. It's always the sharp side out.
That's a 14. Are you trying to just stop the bleeding, stabilize? Are you trying to bring him back? What are you trying to do?
Using I'm trying to stabilize him so he's just unconscious instead of literally about to die.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'll be right
Thank God
there.
we have Shelly.
Oh, wait, Roddy. Alright, so when you get to Billy's cell, they're just like leaning up against the door, like with their arms through.
Okay. High five. I don't know. Is it my turn, or are we gonna see?
We're out of combat.
You're out of combat.
right.
Shelly, he seems stable.
Okay.
Hey. Okay. Sweet. Okay.
It's probably not great that he has a sword wound through his chest, but you know.
All right. I'll be back down in a second to do my medicine check because we all know how that those go well. I'm gonna let me just use my. Well, we don't have our stuff yet, right?
No.
Correct.
So I don't have my
No.
thieves' tools.
Correct.
All right. So in that case, I'm gonna have to use my transmutation powers to.
Billy stands up and puts their arms behind their back, and is just like kind of shocked to see. Like, it's like, I didn't expect you guys to come.
Don't thank us yet.
Is that
You're gonna be sad. Sorry in advance.
is
Let me roll.
everybody here?
I think so. I hope so. I hope
Roll
they're all
But
still
your
here.
family.
Roll the die.
I'd like to do 1d8 from my hit dice. I'd like to do 1d8 from my hit points.
Okay.
And that allows me to roll an additional d8 because of my feat ability. Anytime I roll out of my hit points, I get extra roll. So that's going to be 3d8.
Yeah. So Roddy's special ability is anytime he uses hit points, he automatically gets 1 hit die.
Oh, nice.
Wait.
That's
and-
awesome.
Wow.
So that's 7 is going to come out of my hit points, unfortunately.
Yep. Mhm.
Oh, no. I said 1 hit die first. Never mind. The 2
It is-
comes out of my hit points.
That's
Yes.
true. Yeah.
And then one more. Oh.
Okay. You sort of stand there, crack your shoulders, crack your neck back and forth, take your hands, and Billy, you watch as Roddy just puts his hand onto the lock, and you watch his sand just starts pouring out of the door, and it just keeps building, and then you hear a popping sound as the lock just bursts open because there's too much sand inside it.
Love sand.
Billy just runs forward and reaches out with the right hand and pulls you into a hug.
Okay, Roddy hugs back for sure. Hell yeah.
Aw.
We love you, Billy. Let's get out of here. Run really fast because we're jailbreak. Woo!
I know, and you run ahead and Billy just staggers and is like, I don't know where you guys were, but I can't. I'm fucking exhausted.
Oh, that sucks. You got a bucket, bro. Where is it?
I have
appearing at the top of the stairs, you see the courier, who just runs up and he goes, "Oh, hey man, so I've got good news and bad news. The good news is that old guy downstairs, super dead. That fish guy stabbed him through the chest." Super dead, not even a problem anymore. The bad news is the big hairy guy doesn't have the key, so I don't know how we're gonna. Oh, hey, the door's open.
I got you covered. No worries.
Who had the
you.
key, man?
I had the key.
Oh,
The key was inside Roddy all along.
The fish person told me that the guy at the top of the stairs had the key, but they must not have known who you were.
It was the other guy, but you know what? Miscommunication.
Oh, the dead
happens
guy?
all the time. Yeah, the
while
dead
you guys
guy.
are
okay.
bantering back and forth, Billy stumbles down the stairs to see who that big guy who got stabbed is.
Okay. As you guys start walking down the stairs, Roddy, the courier goes, "Hey, I'll be right down. I just gotta plant some evidence real quick."
Hey, what kind of evidence are you planting?
He pulls out a torn section of robe, and what looks like a single bead.
Oh.
Wait, did Corey also find our stuff? Did he say?
He didn't say.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
willing to abandon the stuff.
As
at this point.
I need my
None of our stuff was that great.
We can buy it more.
We can
We
buy
don't have
new
any
stuff.
money. We don't have
What
any
money?
money.
This
My
isn't a
money's
regular
not
D&D
money.
campaign where we have
Figure it
money.
out,
We're
guys.
poor. We're broke.
Steal it.
Zilch.
I don't know.
Bankrupt, baby.
Wow.
What do you want me to do?
Nori has really broken bad, like one murder, and he is like, we'll steal whatever we need. Let's go. Let's go.
Real quick.
I've already committed crime. Now crime is nothing.
Yeah.
Would Billy know where stuff would be hidden? Where stuff would be hidden?
Oh yeah, it's downstairs on the first floor.
Real quick, Roddy checklist. I'm gonna keep an eye. Oh, I guess Roddy wouldn't know that there's people upstairs. Dang it!
Yeah.
Billy,
just
you
go.
you walk downstairs and you see Hornfell laying on the ground.
I didn't
Shelly is-
kill this one.
Shelly is
I
like
look-
currently
Yeah.
administering
I look
first
at
aid
Rad.
though.
I look at Rad, and I'm like, downstairs. There's all of our shit is downstairs. There's like by the door. There's a closet, and it's got all of our stuff. I need you to grab my bag. You can grab your stuff. I need my bag.
I got it.
Get all
I'm
the
I'm
shit.
on it.
And they kind of like stumble over into front of Hornsfell. It's like, and I look at Shelly. I'm like, are they dead?
Not yet.
And like they just kind of like fall in, like in front of them, like just kind of like resting their head and like muttering into like the chest, like, we need to just go. We need to get out of here. And like just looks at Shelly. It's like, I wasn't supposed to come back here. I'm really sorry, but like we need to go.
Should I double make sure he's okay?
Do I know if he's gonna live or die? Like, does it look like he's gonna die?
He
Or
looks
does it look
he
like he's
looks
stable?
real bad. But he does look stabilized. He's breathing.
Okay.
Also, did you grab that cool stuff?
Oh, I'm grabbing it. I'm fucking grabbing it.
Billy not knowing anything, Billy's gonna assume that there's other people gonna come to. Fuck. No, Billy owes it.
I will say, technically, we're supposed to go see Captain Ramsey right now.
Wait, do you say that- are you yelling that down to them?
No, I'm down.
Roddy
with you now.
Roddy came back down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can you
technically,
make sure that he's not dead, but he's not gonna wake up?
I
I know
That's
That's exactly where he's
I
at
think
right now.
That's where
Shelly
he's
has
at.
it handled.
Okay.
yeah,
Has
that's
it
where he's at
Okay,
right
okay.
now.
great. That's great.
so
And
yeah,
like they put their hand up, like they put their hand on your shoulder. I'm like, I don't. Thank you. And now I need us to run.
Cool. Hunter, I would like to take his mask
Sure.
and the weapon, please.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
can we take his armor? I guess
So
I'm
how
taking
long
a
would it
lot of
We do
take
not
to
have time.
take
We do
his
not have
armor
time. We do
off
not have time.
and then to
We do
put
not
the
have
armor
time.
back on?
Slowly
20 minutes.
roll him.
When I was like resting my head on his thing, can I reach to his shoulder and grab his emblem?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Holy crap, guys!
Nice.
We should weekend at Bernie's Hornfell.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna get up, like holding Shelly's like arm and like pulling them along.
Okay.
Okay. Have I managed to stabilize the bleeding? I've just assumed that I'm like,
he's
stuffing.
stable.
Okay.
Rad, make me a perception check.
Getting there.
13. That bag you saw the person hand Hornfell is hanging from Hornfell's belt.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Hey guys, grab
drugs.
that bag that's in there too.
Um,
Some creepy guy handed it to Hornfell.
Billy looks like holding the emblem in the hand, just looks to Nora and says, "Grab it," and keeps walking.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab it.
Does he have other stuff on him?
You want to take time to search him?
I mean, like
No.
a quick,
No.
2 seconds.
Now that you see from without searching.
Okay,
We
no
took his
worries.
weapons, his mask. And
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Awesome. Captain Ramsey says he wants to see you and also wants the matching set. I say we leave the city.
Billy stops moving.
I propose that we fuck that guy.
I think we
Yeah.
need to be really careful. We're still here in this city, and Courier is his employee.
Oh, are we discussing this with the courier?
So as
He's
soon as
right
you say
here.
that, and then you say that like they're looking for a matching set, I think Billy, in all honesty, would have a panic attack at that point. They would stop moving, like it would look like they're breathing really heavy, and they just would not respond at anything at this point.
If Billy still had their hand on Shelly knows we gotta move. We gotta get to that closet, get our stuff. Shelly's just gonna grab one Billy and keep going.
Yeah.
Would
Shelley,
a panic attack be enough to classify Billy as in a state of unconsciousness?
You mean frightened? Maybe frightened.
Shelley,
Yeah.
make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
10. Billy, you're out of hit dice and stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Shelley, Billy doesn't have their left hand.
Oh. This is new.
Not new. He's not getting the other one. We made a deal, and it's fine. And I left, and that was it. And I don't owe him anything else.
Oh no! Yeah, we
Captain-
sleep down.
Captain Ramsey has your hand.
Like Billy just nods, and like breathing gets really, really like they're gonna hyperventilate and pass out.
Okay. Rad and Thrax, you're downstairs getting that door open.
Yeah, just getting stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, grabbing everybody's stuff.
Yeah. You guys, you find everybody's stuff. That's fine. There's also other like basic equipment in here. Both of you make me perception checks.
Get some cool shit. Get some magic stuff. Let's go, baby. Jackpot.
Oh.
Oh
Wow.
no!
I don't even need. Oh,
Wow.
what is happening?
Okay.
Wow.
If we don't get magic stuff, Hunter, I'm gonna riot.
In addition to your guys' gear, there is like other basic gear. You're not spending time looking at basic gear, I'm assuming. You find the following items. Somebody take notes.
I am.
One.
Okay.
You find a cylinder with a switch on the side of it that has a like a handle attached to it, and what appears to be a grappling hook mounted inside of it. You
Batman.
find 4 of these small silver cylinders that seem to have a blue crystal inside of them. You find
Not
in a cabinet that is like locked, but you guys managed to break open. You find a sword that the edge of it has that same sort of blue crystal down the edge of it. And most importantly, Thrax, you find a velvet-lined box with 10 of those syringes in it.
Oh no!
Yo.
Oh, he's gonna use all of them at once.
Thrax
Please
ODs
don't.
right now.
Thrax just starts breaking them in half and drinking them.
Oh my gosh. 10 in one box?
It's a velvet-lined box. There's only the one like actual syringe part, but there are 10 of these tubes that
Like
slide
cylinders.
into it.
Right.
Oh my god.
I think the only thing that would keep him from using one of those immediately is the fact that he told Roddy that he would find more.
Mm-hmm.
And so he feels like compelled at this point to, at the very least, show him.
Don't show me. Don't.
I can't imagine why I would do that.
the way this box is, it's a think like a cigar box, like a big a nice wooden box. Opening it up, the inside velvet lined. It's like a cushion on the bottom that has the actual plunger part resting on the bottom, and in the lid are 10 of these sort of like inserted into little like holders.
It's
these
big enough.
Look,
it would be.
These look substantially nicer than the ones you've seen before.
Oh yeah. It's too big for me to make that disappear, though, right?
It's only like that big.
I'm just gonna. Can I make an attempt in this process while Rad is rummaging around to like?
You make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
I did roll a nat 20.
Rad will see it, but you can make a sleight of hand if you roll a nat 20, maybe.
I'm gonna try.
Rad's
yes, your nat
right
20 dex is going to be way better than my nat 20 perception.
Well, let's see. I don't know.
But a 5 is nothing.
That's a solid
nat 1.
That's a nat 1.
Wait. I have inspiration.
You have been point of inspiration.
If you get a nat 20.
But it's not a nat 20.
So close.
It's
not a
nat 20.
But it's not a nat 20, but it is more than Rad's perception check.
Oh my god.
You grab it, and in your excitement, you almost drop it. But you manage to like grab it and put it into your bag, and then like pick something else up as Rad is turning around. So as they turn, they see you holding this other thing.
Oh my god.
What'd you find there?
Breakfast burrito.
A breakfast burrito. I found these 4 silver cylinders with these blue crystals in the top here.
Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, take those.
It's like one for each of us, right?
I found a sword. And this thing with this hook on it?
Okay.
I found a sword and a gun.
I feel really inadequate right now, but that's fine. I'll take my cylinders and we'll share with the group, I guess.
Okay.
Later. Yeah.
You guys head out. You regroup. What's the plan?
Okay.
We gotta find somewhere to hide.
Oh, we need a safe house, y'all.
Yeah. Billy's like grabbing at Shelly. It's like, we can't go to Captain Ramsey. Like.
Do we? Okay. If we don't
the courier says, I mean, if you need a place, you can always crash at my place. There's more than enough beanbag to go around.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Group huddle. Sorry, Mr. Courier.
Can I roll to see if I actually know Corey?
Sure. Make a history check.
Corey works for Captain Ramsey. We need to go see
You do not.
Captain Ramsey.
If Billy doesn't want to go see Captain Ramsey, perhaps other people in the group, me, could go see Captain Ramsey instead.
I think that's a bad idea. If any of us are gonna go see Captain Ramsey, it should be Billy.
No,
but
not happening.
Then let's none of us see Captain Ramsey.
Why don't we just get out of here and hide first?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't need to see Captain Ramsey now.
Yeah.
First hide.
If we don't want to go see Captain Ramsey, the courier's gonna go to Captain Ramsey. This is so the Corey can't hear this. Do we wanna? And I know this sounds like we're the bad guys, but we did just break out of prison and kill a whole bunch of people. Do we want to make it so Corey can't run away? Because he's really fast, so we have to grab him right now if we want to do this.
Are you
saying we should break both his legs?
No.
I was thinking more just like carry him.
He just helped us.
Isn't he working for us?
Yeah, but he mostly works for Captain Ramsey.
Right.
I think right now,
and we're gonna betray Captain Ramsey.
No, we're not. We're just gonna go talk to him.
No, we're not gonna talk to him.
Why not?
We're just gonna go we're just gonna go back with the courier and lay low
Are we
for a
outside or are we
bit.
still inside?
You're still inside right now.
Can,
All right,
can
let's
I
go to
look
the
to
safe
see
house.
if there's any gobos around us?
Make a perception check.
We could take these small cylinders to him.
Oh, fuck a duck.
He'd probably
Nothing
really
you
like
see.
these. They're nice. Maybe
Let's make
whatever
sure
he
we-
wanted with Billy, we could just give him these instead.
Mhm.
And if
Or
he
the
needs
coin.
hostage, I'll go.
Or the coin.
Or the
I
coin.
don't think the coin is as worth to Captain Ramsey as Billy is.
Hey, Billy. What is it with Captain Ramsey?
Not
We
now.
should talk while we move.
Not
so
now.
as
That's
this is
not now.
happening,
Not
we're
a now
walking to the
conversation.
Yeah.
house.
They take
I
everything.
feel, I feel like we need context so we can make a decision.
Yeah,
That's-
we'll
that's
do
very
that
fair.
at the house.
That's it. That's very fair. We talk and walk. Walk and talk.
Talk and walk.
Walk and
Yeah.
talk, walk and talk.
Yeah.
Alan Sorkin. We can Alan Sorkin this. Oh, because I don't know. All right, so I just see Corey, a rabbit folk.
Correct.
I'm. I don't know that they work with Ramsey.
In this conversation, you would.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
this is the aside. Okay. We should go. Do I know of any places to hide out nearby?
Make a history check.
/ if this fails, how far is my answer? If that doesn't work, Billy is rattled enough to go see their aunt. To go, like, try to stealth to their aunt's house.
Okay. You cannot think of anywhere.
I look to Roddy. I say, I need you to get rid of him. I don't know. I don't care what you do. There's, like, we go somewhere, but, like, he can't follow us. His boss
The
can't follow
courier?
us.
The
He
courier
no,
can't?
he can't follow us. I need you to get rid of him. Like, he
Do
can't know where I
okay.
am.
The way you phrased it, we're gonna kill him.
Billy,
That solves all of our issues. It's morally not good, but murdering him would solve our issues.
nope. Billy, we've been working with him all day, and all we need right now is rest. And honestly, he's probably so high, it's okay. We can just sleep on some bean bags and then give him some more in the morning. Of the long leaf, I mean.
Like, Billy, like, rests up, like, just, like, grabs, like, your arm, like, I guess rests their head on your knee, on your, like, thigh height-wise, and it's just like, they can't know where we're going.
Hey, you want to tie him up and blindfold him, and then we'll
What?
also just give him snacks.
And then,
weed.
like, Billy holds up their hands, like, I can't do any of that.
Why don't, instead of we go to the place that you're worried about, we go back to his place? We were there before it was safe.
Because
We just go back there.
Yeah, but he could just tell Ramsey that we're there.
yeah.
Billy, if you're in the Spire right now,
yes.
it's like 10 minutes to where your aunt used to live. You don't know if she still lives there.
I'm gonna look at Corey and say, tell your boss to meet us at, I'm gonna just list off an old, like, a safe house further, like, you know, like an hour out, like, just
Sure.
far away. To say we're gonna grab our stuff, recoup,
Down near the
and then we're
sand
gonna meet.
ports.
Are you sure you don't want to capture him?
Shelly says we can't murder them.
Not murder, just capture.
No, we need to go now.
Okay.
They're very fast.
I know, that's why this is our only shot to make sure he doesn't go.
But we
They're
still
like-
have to go to the greenhouse.
No, we're not
Then
going.
why do we have to go to the greenhouse?
No?
We got
does,
everything.
Does Corey leave?
Yeah, Corey will leave.
Okay, and then I just like, and I'm gonna start like, yeah, like we need to go down, and everyone shut up, be quiet, and then I'm gonna lead them, like, to, like, near where my aunt lives,
Okay.
and then be like, do like a, like, stealth / investigate before, like, just to see, because they're super paranoid right now that like everything's terrible.
Doesn't take paranoia to know that.
Yeah. We murdered 3 floors worth of people.
We didn't murder them all.
Not including the ones we murdered out in the street before.
Right.
You look
Twice.
over. You look over the outside of this building. The foliage out front is overgrown. There's vines and ivy sort of twisting up the building. The gate out front sort of bent open and just hanging off at an angle.
Okay. We're gonna break into their house. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna see, like, it looks like it's abandoned. Like, it's been abandoned for a while. Okay, yeah. Billy's gonna, like, there's nobody in the streets.
Not that you see. It's an
Okay.
old part of town.
Okay. Like, lead everybody inside of this house.
Okay.
And, like, jimmy the lock and...
You guys head into this old house. Walk inside. It looks bad. Looks really bad. Like it's on its last legs, basically. Shelly. Make me a perception check.
Oh God.
Thrax, you also make me a perception check.
No.
What?
Oh no.
Thrax, you're fine. Shelly, you look around as you're sort of wandering through this old empty house, and you enter a room. You enter a room. You look around. You see massive amount of water damage, fire damage to the walls and rafters, and then you watch as your vision just and flashes green. And you watch as the room around you shifts and changes to something you've seen many times in your nightmares. You see an old table laying against the far wall, leather straps hanging off the side of it. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh no!
Do you have gnome parts in your body?
Is that the spleen?
That's the spleen.
Oh man. Thank you everybody for hanging in there with us. That was went a little bit longer than I anticipated.
Wow.
I feel like it always does though.
Yeah.
You guys made it out of there. Well done.
We rescued Billy and none of us died. Whoever
you did.
wagered points wins.
Complete prediction. Yes, you did survive. So Sakura gets a bunch of waffle points to spend on getting you stuff
More
back.
inspiration.
Don't you
think we
dare
would
give
let
Hunter
you down?
inspiration, Sakura.
When you see this in replay.
No, don't.
Oh, I still have one.
Oh.
You guys
we
did
steal it?
well. Can you steal it?
How do we steal inspiration from Hunter?
Let's see here.
Somebody break into his house and mess with his computer settings.
Okay. Who wins the
Yay!
the thing? Let's go ahead and
This is for the-
draw for
This is the pins?
for the pins. The winner is, drum roll please. Hey, Pledgezunga. Hey, Pledgezunga, you win. You get the prototype Roddy yes, Roddy no pins. Well done. Congratulations. Hit me up and
Way
I
to
will
go.
get those out to you. Well done.
Amazing.
Okay. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. It has been a wonderful night, and I look forward to seeing where the story goes next time. Have a great rest of your week, guys. I will be back on Thursday for Warlocks and Waffles for more nonsense, and then we'll be back on Monday. Have a great rest of your week, and until then, remember to embrace the nonsense. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.